What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Tim's Sports Talk. Excuse me. And we got another play-by-play, and it is the Kansas City Chiefs hosting our Washington Commanders here on a Monday Night Football where things are just not looking good for us. But my only hope is that it's the NFL and anything could happen. And that's what we got to hope for, because we are 9.5-point dogs according to we're actually 10.5-point dogs. It opened at 9.5, has finished, it's settled in at 10.5-point dogs. So double digits here. Kansas City Chiefs at home. We are on the road. Super Bowl contenders last year, Super Bowl runner-ups, the dynasty of our time, Patrick Mahomes and them getting heated up, right? They started 0-2. They've gone 4-1 in their last 5. Washington doesn't have their phenomenal young quarterback in Jaden Daniels. While they do get Terry McLaurin and Deebo Samuel back, which will be critical, Mariota coming to Arrowhead to upset the Mahomes Chiefs honestly doesn't even sound right as I say it, and yet that's what we got to root for. And we've seen crazier things in the NFL. This would be far from the wildest. It's just, it doesn't look good for our boys tonight. But who knows? Who knows? What up, Daniel? How are you? What up, Real Progress in Action? Thanks for being a channel member. Let me get the chat here where we can see it. All right. There you go. What's up, Eleanor? How are you? What up, Will? Antoinette in the house. What up, Jesse? Have no fear. Jesse is here. That's right. Been rough, bro, but got to keep some faith. You have to. You have to. Otherwise, why are you watching, right? I mean, if you just think you're going to get killed, then there's no hope. Then why? Like, what is the... this thing right here. 25%. So our chances have gone up since earlier. Remember? Or no, wait. No, I gave us a 22. It was right around 25, maybe even 26. Maybe it's actually gone slightly down throughout the week. I'm not sure. I ended up losing my fantasy game in a close one. I had no Amon-Ra, Drake London, or Puka Nacua this week. So my receivers ended up being Darnell Mooney and DJ Moore. I had to scoop up Darnell Mooney because Drake London literally got hurt like leading up to the game. Like an hour before kickoff, they were like, oh, he's hurt. Now he's not playing. And I'm like, you got to be joking. And so I was like, okay, Darnell Mooney will get all the targets at receiver, right? No, he got 1 catch at the end of the game, and I lose by 12 in a crappy way to end it. So many good performances, too. Breece Hall went absolutely crazy, threw a touchdown. Drake May played great. Like, it's just so gross. Will Reichard missed a 50-yard field goal. Short. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Anyway, okay. So we are around a quarter chance, right? 25% chance to win this game according to this, which is not unheard of. I've seen 95, 97, 96% chances to win for like college teams and stuff. Never really in the NFL. Always upsets are possible. It's really annoying to have to watch Troy Aikman and Joe Buck call this game to a ex-Cowboy and a big Cowboy fan have to call this game. That's just gross and disgusting. I'd rather Collinsworth for this game, but who am I to say? Who do you got? Who do you got? Do you have the Commanders or do you have the Chiefs? Start a poll. Happy to be here, no matter the odds. Me too. Me too. Thanks for being here, Eleanor. And thanks for being a channel member. Same with Suzanne. Hey, Tim. Not expecting much, but got my Scurry Turry shirt on and ready to go. There we go. What up, Super Chef? How are you? Ryan Dealman in the house. What up, Rye Guy? Long time no talk. How are you? We cooked, but I won't be as heartbroken as the Bears loss. Yeah. Yep. It's all about the defense. This game must contain Patty. Yeah, and relying on this defense is that's something right there. That bold to rely on this defense. But we can go ahead and take a look here at the rosters. So Patrick Mahomes, of course, headlining the Chiefs here at quarterback position. Then you have Travis Kelce, his running mate for several years now, the great 1-2 punch. They have Isaiah Pacheco in the backfield. Then at receiver, they added Rasheed Rice last week, who absolutely crushed it in his first week back. Hollywood Brown and Xavier Worthy both bring the great speed to this offense. And then offensive lineman wise, though, their left tackle is vulnerable. They don't have Josh Simmons, their starter, who wasn't that great in the beginning anyway. You got either Jalen Moore or Wanya Morris, which Wanya Morris is terrible. Kingsley Suamotua at left guard. Creed Humphrey at center. No Trey Smith tonight. That's a big loss for them as well. We'll see if we got Mike Caliendo or CJ Hansen being the next right guard. And then the false starting son of a gun himself, Jawan Taylor, who does not know how to stay still before the snap. Yet they don't call it. It is what it is. Defensive line, you have George Karlaftis, Chris Jones, Derek Nottie, and Mike Dana as your front four. Linebackers, you have Drew Tranquil, Nick Bolton, Leo Chenal. Love this trio of linebackers. Really, really strong in this league, especially Nick Bolton, just quarterback of this defense. Absolutely phenomenal. Then Leo Chenal being that athlete that will help keep any quarterback in the pocket. Corner-wise, you have Jalen Watson, Trent McDuffie, and Kamari Connor. And then your safeties are Jaden Hicks and Brian Cook. Heading over to the Commanders roster. Of course, we talked about no Jaden Daniels tonight. Marcus Mariota will get the start. You have Ja'Cory Karofsky-Merritt is your running back. The great Bill, as they call him, of course. Zach Ertz as your tight end. We do get Terry McLaurin and Deebo Samuel back. Chris Moore is the third receiver listed. They have Luke McCaffrey and Jalen Lane as their young receiver duo. They did cut Robbie Chosen this week, so no more Robbie Chosen for the Commanders. You have the offensive linemen, Laramie Tunsil, Chris Paul, Tyler Biadasz, Sam Cosmi back from injury, of course, which is great, and Josh Connerly, the first-round pick from left to right. Defensively, you have Von Miller, Daron Payne, Javon Kinlaw, and Jacob Martin as your front four. Frankie Louvu and Bobby Wagner as your true linebackers. Jordan McGee has been getting in quite a bit lately, though, which is good. Corners, you have Trey Amos, your second-round pick, Marshawn Lattimore, and Mikey Sanderstill. And safeties, Jeremy Reeves and Quan Martin. So there's your two rosters here. And, of course, he is. What's up? What's up? Good brother, excited to listen to you rather than Aikman. Thanks, appreciate it. Is Payne playing? Payne is out, yep. Oh, wait. It's not listed as out. Is Daron Payne out? They usually have a red if Daron Payne is not playing. So hold on. Did somebody list him out in another spot? I guess our lad's a little late on that. They're usually good about having... Uh-oh. What happened here? Got kicked out of the live here. What in the world, man? All right, Daron Payne. Is he? It says massive injury boost. What? Everybody's saying officially active. Daron Payne is playing. It says right here, officially active, of course, Fantasy Pros. We have the national anthem there, Master Sergeant Robert Carter. Holy shnikes, that guy was phenomenal. And that's just a master sergeant? You're good, Ryan. Wow. That was one of the best national anthems I've ever heard that wasn't a signed artist. I mean, that was a military dude who absolutely nailed it. Master Sergeant, I already forgot his name. Gosh darn it, man. But hey, that was good. I'm happy about that one. Dr. Pitt said mid. Love the hoodie JD I was wearing. I don't like that he's in a hoodie. But no, I understand what you're saying. Less preseason practices, more seasonal injuries. So dumb. What up, dork? Some dork in the house. What's up, dude? I don't know. It's a fine line, right? I mean, you have to build your body up to take the beating, right? I mean, you hear about the fighters and stuff like that where just they literally break their bones so that it can heal back stronger. And I mean, I don't know. I'm not a scientist. Is that real theory or not? I've just heard about it. So, not that I think that the NFL players should break their bones, but the point is, it's like to survive contact and survive high impact and high, force with, especially with their speed, like all their knees and their ankles and their Achilles tendons and all this stuff. You'd think you gotta put some force to it, but then the argument is that they won't play as long, and then you don't make as much money over the long term. So now, like, what are players really looking for? Maybe they miss a season here or there, but then they can play because players are playing older and older and older. So I don't know. There's a lot of different arguments to be made on this front, but for now, what they've decided is very limited hitting in practice, very limited practice in general. Shrink your preseason, all that stuff. But hey, I don't know. I don't have the answers. Wish we could turn injuries off. Yeah, me too. Are you sponsored by Dr. Pepper? No, I gotta make sure I turn it the other way, right? Hold it with my left hand. You can only see the calorie count. My wife likes Diet Dr. Pepper, so when we were at Sam's Club the other day, boom. I wish we could turn injuries off. Yeah, me too. Was the guy singing a Marine? I just remember him as Master Sergeant. Now, what branch of military? I don't know. I'm not a military guy. I support the military, but I don't know enough about it. I should know more, but I don't. I think that's what they do in Muay Thai, yeah. What up, Colby? If Wembanyama plays anywhere near this good for most of his career, he will be the greatest ever. Congrats on a great one. Yeah, no kidding, dude. That guy is a freak. I have him on my fantasy basketball league. I think average of like the best player last year was 55 points a game. So far, he's averaging 55 fantasy points, not actual points, but 55 fantasy points a game. So far, he's averaging 79 or something. It's crazy. Yes, he was a Marine. It sounds like. There you go. Shout out the Marines. There's the kick, and we're off like a herd of turtles. Luke McCaffrey catches it around the 6 or 7 yard line. Here comes straight ahead. He's got room to run. Kicker to beat. Slips the tackle, but nice play by number 2 to get back into the play and prevent a potential touchdown scored there. But Luke McCaffrey with a great return to get this offense set up to start this game. Doesn't look like there's any flags either, so Marcus Mariota and company will start right around their own 45-ish yard line. Great field position, and what can they do it? So they'll get to the 43, they're calling it. Here we go. In the shotgun here. Mariota, 2 tight ends on the left, 1 receiver each direction. Puts Terry McLaurin in motion left to right. Takes the snap, looking to throw, pumping, quick throw to the right side, and he gets it to Deebo Samuel. That'd be good for a gain of 6 to the 49-yard line. So 3rd down and 4 coming up for Washington. I love that play call by Cliff Kingsbury. Get your backup quarterback in rhythm. Make a quick throw, quick read. And now they're going to hurry up to the line of scrimmage quickly. Three receivers bunch to the left side. Man in motion is Bates from left to right. Takes the snap and hands off here to Bill. Nope. Mariota keeps it, and Mariota will dive just shy of the first down marker. About a half yard shy. Third and about a half yard. Here we go. All right, in the shotgun is Mariota again. Two tight ends on the right, two receivers to the left. Third down and inches. Takes the snap, handoff up the middle here is Bill, who runs straight through the defense and powers forward for a gain of 2. Enough for the first down, and the drive remains alive here inside Chiefs territory. Cliff Kingsbury has done an absolutely phenomenal job so far this year, considering he's missing Terry, he's missed Jaden Daniels for a couple of games. Just the offense in general, no Debo at times. Just beat up. He's finally getting his right guard back as well. Right tackle rather. Three receivers bunch to the right. Tries to get him to jump, doesn't work. They're at the 45-yard line. Debo goes in motion, takes a snap, handoff. Nope, play action. Mariota has time. He's going to check it down here to Debo in the flat. Debo with a shake and bake and goes out of bounds after a gain of 5. Tranquil forcing him out. 2nd and 5 here coming up for Washington. And he's going against one of the best to ever do it on the defensive side of the football. Steve Spagnuolo, absolute stud. They've got phenomenal defensive players also. So this right here is a fantastic matchup. This is one of the reasons they put this on a Monday night marquee matchup between these two coaches and these two units. The other side will be the scarier part, but Washington's offense needs to keep up. Here we go, in the pistol, 2 receivers each way. Changing the protection at the line here, 6 seconds on the clock. 2nd and 5. Takes the snap, handoff up the middle here is Bill. Bill straight ahead, not a whole lot of room, maybe fights forward for a gain of 2. A bunch of guys there for the Chiefs to make sure he doesn't get any extra yards. 3rd down and 3 coming up for Washington. $12 to go here in the first quarter. This is the opening drive of this football game. There's an absolute beast, future Hall of Famer Chris Jones here in the middle of this defensive line. In the shotgun, McNichols enters the game. This could be 4-down territory for Washington, so the whole playbook is open. 3 receivers to the right, takes the snap. Mariota's going to keep it, and Mariota will get the first down with his legs. A designed QB keeper, and Mariota executes beautifully. And look at the offensive line play here. Wow, beautiful. Connolly getting up to the linebacker. Chris Paul pulling guard on Nick Bolton. Look at that push. Beautifully executed blocking there. Oh my goodness. I don't know if that was the called play or a check by Mariota. Whatever it was brilliant. 1st and 10 down to the 30-ish yard line. 31 they're calling it. Debo in motion from right to left. 2 receivers. Takes the snap. Play action. Quick throw over to the right side. Gets it to Luke McCaffrey. McCaffrey spins off the first tackler and barrels forward for a gain of about 8. 2nd and 2 coming up for Washington. This is the exact type of drives Washington will have to have all night long if they want to be one of the biggest upsets here of the season. This could be massive. But in long, sustained drives, as long as they can end them in points, they give their defense and the team an opportunity. It's about 1.5 yards away from the first down marker. Mariota in the shotgun. It's 2nd and down. 3 receivers bunch to the left side. McLaurin comes off the field, so no McLaurin this play. Takes the snap, delayed handoff right up the middle, and he fights forward, squirts through, and he gets a gain of about 5 on 2nd and short. First down, Commanders, as they enter the red zone. Almost 5 minutes off the clock already as the clock is ticking. This is beautiful work here by Cliff Kingsbury on the offense. Absolutely grind them down, short plays, and maybe we can get a big play-action shot to Terry McLaurin since he's back. 3 receivers bunch to the left side. Puts a man in motion as Terry stays on the left. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Quick throw over to the left side. It's going to be tipped up. No! Debo Samuel doesn't look it in, and it's tipped right to Dana for an interception. Oh no! Washington's drive was looking fantastic. They had the screen pass set up. And he hits it off his chest. No, his helmet. And it goes right to number 51. I believe that's Dana. Yep, Mike Dana with the interception off of the helmet of Deebo Samuel. And that entire drive is for naught. Oh, that's absolutely killer. He returns it 10 yards to the 32-yard line. And just like that, Washington is now in trouble. Who knows? I mean, it's not the best field position, right? It's not the most incredible at the 32. But, you know, you just get that sense. That's not what you needed to happen. You just, those type of mistakes. A turnover against this Chiefs team that it's going to be tough to beat in general. You need to play clean football. And, everything was working so perfectly there. I mean, positive play after positive play. I don't even think we had an incomplete pass. Yeah, no incomplete passes leading to that point. Run game was working. Time off the clock, over 5 minutes off the clock. Everything was just going so well. And just like that, it's all for naught. Ugh. What's up, everybody in the chat? Appreciate you being here, especially Real Progress in Action being a channel member. Infamous Styles. You got Eleanor Bell, Suzanne, Eve Man in the house, Sood. All channel members. Appreciate all of you for sure. Let's be a Wizard stream now. Oh my goodness. I'm literally a dude watching the stream. Hopefully the commies can get a win while I'm awake the next couple hours. Hopefully, dude. Thanks for supporting the channel there. And thank you for your service there also. Raymond, So Washington. Yep. Well, that's pretty much over. Season right there. That's pretty much our season right there. Yep. It's unfortunate. You can't do that against the Chiefs. I agree. Jaden is having a sophomore slump. I mean, he was still playing pretty well. He's just injured. I mean, what he had, seven touchdowns and 1 pick or something like that? I mean, sophomore slump is a bit of harsh. It's just more about the injuries, right? Like, if we go to Jaden, it was 8 touchdowns and 1 interception. He played, 5 games, so averaging 200 yards a game, throwing the ball, as well as another 40-something yards. Up. Okay, here we go. Handoff up the middle here for Pacheco, who gets eaten up on this drive for a gain of just about 2. 2nd and 8 here for the Chiefs. Here we go. 3 receivers bunched to the left side. Man in motion is Kelsey left to right. Mahomes in the shotgun. Takes the snap, drops back to pass, looking, scanning the field, pumping, pressure coming, and he gets spun down with a sack. Jacob Martin, who played well last week, shows up with a big sack here on the opening drive. Was Pacheco there to chip as well? No, Pacheco did not chip, but they attacked that Jalen Moore, the backup left tackle for them. Jalen Moore, I believe, was a Terp. I think he played for the Maryland Terrapins as well, if I remember right. Nope, Western Michigan. I'm thinking of somebody else. In the shotgun, 2 receivers each way. Man in motion is Brown. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Steps up, pumping, fakes it. Mahomes escapes the pocket, running to his left side. Can he get to the first down marker? Oh, it's going to be so close. Jeremy Reeves hits him right. It's close to the first down marker. And it looks like they might mark him just shy. Wow, good coverage by the Commanders there. We're going to need a lot more of that. What a hit by Reeves. And, yep, I think he's inches shy as that, right foot hits. As that right foot hits, he is just shy of the first down marker. I mean, we're talking 3 inches. And it looks like the Chiefs might go for it here on their own 41. The disrespect. So they will throw the challenge flag here. Most likely more of, hey, they were going to use a timeout. They weren't sure what they wanted to do anyway. So they throw the challenge flag, see if they can't win it. But to me, I don't think you can overturn a first down here. It looked to me he was just inches short. Appreciate their hate Rim King. Let's see. I'm pretty sure his right foot comes down prior to getting, yeah, there. He touches out of bounds. He's about, I don't know, 6 to 10 inches short, probably. Here we go. Takes a snap right up the middle is Hunt, and Hunt will get the first down. They get aggressive, and it pays off here in their own territory. It's a gain of 5. 7.5 to go here. Here we go. All right, 1st and 10 at their own 46. 3 receivers to the right. Man in motion's Kelsey, stays on the right side. Takes the snap. Handoff to the left side is the rookie Smith. And he will go nowhere, maybe a half yard. Johnny Newton in on that tackle. 2nd down and a long 9. Who am I thinking of? We had a left tackle get drafted in the last couple of years. I thought his name was Jalen. Was it Jalen something else? Does anybody know? The Maryland Terrapin that was drafted, left tackle, Jalen something, I thought, in the last 2 or 3 years. Under center goes Mahomes. Man in motion's Worthy from left to right. Takes the snap, play action. Looking to step up. Goes to the right side and has his man wide open is Worthy. And Worthy slips the first tackle. And he gets tackled down at the 21-yard line. I thought it was Jalen Moore. It's going to bug me. But nice play there by Xavier Worthy. Yep, the zone coverage. He finds that hole in the zone. Mahomes read it properly. Here we go at the 26-yard line. Not the 21, excuse me. 26-yard line. Takes the snap, play action. Floating it to the right side. Has Xavier Worthy, who cannot locate the football, it looks like. Trey Amos with good coverage on that one. 2nd and 10. Tunsil's going to the locker room. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good. Please don't tell me you're right. All right, here we go. In the shotgun is Mahomes. 2 receivers each way here. Takes the snap, low snap, but he handles it. Looking to throw, pressure as he hits, and it's incomplete. Throws into the dirt, 3rd and 10. Washington getting a little bit of pressure here. But that's the key right there. You have to attack that left side. That is the clear weakness, Jalen Moore. And we're attacking it, and Jacob Martin is playing absolutely phenomenal. Another QB hit and a QB pressure there from Jacob Martin. And if he is all of a sudden a stud of the future, hold the phone. That would be massive for the future of this team if he can be somebody. Here we go. In the shotgun here is Mahomes scanning the field. Scanning concrete's what I do for a living, so sorry about that. Here we go. 3 receivers to the left. Takes a snap, looking to throw. Going to the left side and intercepted! Guess who? Who has been the most hated player on this Commanders team all season long? And he makes a huge play, intercepting Patrick Mahomes. It's Marshawn Lattimore. Look at this. Gets both feet, one, and a hand, and an elbow. He gets it all. Marshawn Lattimore. We made a big trade for him last year. He came in hurt. People have been hating on that man all season long, and he comes up big on a Monday Night Football on a big stage. Holy smokes! Marshawn Lattimore. Hi. Good night, buddy. Love you. Wow. Try not yelling. Sorry, Yang Yang. Got a little excited there. Probably gonna yell again. Oh, man. Oh, man. Big time interception there. Needed it bad. Deserves the ban before the words come in. Yeah. It's a sign of the apocalypse. Lattimore did something good. Oh, I see what you're saying. I misunderstood what you were saying, but I kind of like that idea. You know what? I like that. You know, just like a little. Hold on. Yeah, just like a little playing of the words. Can I actually do this? Hold on. I don't mind that. I think. But like a turnover. What in the world? Like just a simple turnover does this. You know, just the turnover gets the playing of the music. I kind of like that idea. There you go, PCC, contributing to the channel. All right. I yelled, it's okay, Tim. Here we go. In the pistol formation, 2 receivers each way. 5:35 to go in the first quarter. Still 0-0 here on a Monday night. Takes the snap, handoff to the right side, cuts up the middle here. Bill with a nice move, but will fight forward for a gain of about 4. And in the slot and everything, going against Hollywood Brown, a very good route receiver, especially in the slot. And he's all over him, gets his eyes back. Man, that's a beautiful play right there by Lattimore. Tim, where's your turnover chain? Oh, yeah. I always forget. Thank you. Here we go. 2 receivers each way. Man in motion here. Bates stays on the left side. Here we go. Handoff right up the middle. And Bill will fight forward for a gain of another 4. Sets up third down and 2. I got the chain. Here we go. 4.5 to go here in the first quarter. 3rd down and 2. All right. 3 receivers bunch to the right side. They're going to go, 4 receivers bunch to the right side. They go empty backfield. Debo now motions to the left. Scanning the field here. Mariota with 3 seconds of the play clock. 2. Takes the snap. Looking to throw. Mariota has pressure. Has to escape to his right. Throws underneath. Caught by McNichols. Down the right sideline. And pushed out of bounds for a big gain on 3rd and short. Gain of about 22 yards or so. Pushed out of bounds. And it's 1st and 10 Washington. The NFL is such a crazy place. The NFL is such a crazy place. Imagine. Here we go. 3.5 to go here in the first quarter. 1st and 10 Washington at the 39-yard line. It was a gain of 24. 2 receivers each way. Mariota and the pistol. Scanning the field. Puts a man in motion again as Bates from left to right. Takes the snap. Handoff. Nope. Play action. Mariota Rolling to his right, escaping to his right, and Mariota is going to throw on the move, and it's going to be caught on the sideline. Does he get his feet in bounds? And it looks like it's good. Let's see. Does he toe drag? That's Luke McCaffrey right there, baby. Look at that toe drag. And he keeps the football in place. Look at that tiptoe textbook receiver right there. Takes the snap out of the shotgun. Quick throw to the right side. Turns upfield as Ertz, and Ertz will go out of bounds after a gain of about 3, maybe 4, depending on the spot. Luke McCaffrey with an incredible toe tip catch on the sideline. Here we go. 2nd and 6, they're calling it at the Chiefs. After a gain of 4, it'll be the 40-yard line. 2.5 to go here in the first quarter. In the shotgun, 2 running backs in the backfield with Mariota. Takes a snap. Handoff up the side is Rodriguez. Rodriguez just going to put his head down and try to get something. Gain of about 2 to the 38-yard line. Will set up now 3rd down and 4. Just over 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. This offense is absolutely doing a great job in what it needs to do. Keep that defense off the field. Wear down the Chiefs' defense. Exhaust them. Sustained drives, but unlike last time, this has to end in points. Mariota scanning the field here. 2 receivers each way. 3rd down and 3. Takes the snap. Drops back to pass. Mariota steps up. Avoids the rush. Mariota, and he gets tripped up, and it's now a sack at the 40-yard line. It would be a 58-yard field goal for Matt Gay. That's his career long. 4th and 6. Does Washington get aggressive here? 4th and 6. They're in a spot on the field where they can go for it here. The analytics say go for it on this spot. Anything 4th and 8 or less, go for it. Here we go. 3 receivers bunched to the right as Ertz motions over there. Terry McLaurin one-on-one on the left side. Do they attack it? Mariota scanning the field. Takes the snap, drops back to pass. Mariota, quick throw to the right side. It's going to be caught by Ertz, and it looks good for the 1st down. Big time throw there by Mariota, getting it to his safety net. The tight end, Zach Ertz, and that's enough for the move the chains. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. They'll take a measurement here. They didn't show a good angle of it to confirm. It looked good in real time, but maybe his knee comes down earlier than expected. It's going to be close. It's right there at the 1st down marker, but at first look, it looked good. The virtual measurement here. Let's see here. I mean, he's right at the yellow. It looks good. It looks like a first. Well, what does that mean? They go. I haven't seen a virtual measurement all year, and now they do this? I haven't seen this done all season, but this time after they give us the first, they decide to run this virtual measurement that's taking 4 years to run? Five inches short, huh? Okay, well, that is a turnover on downs instead. The knee comes down faster than expected there, and it is no good. I mean, that's literally the first time I've seen them call. I've called how many games? And haven't seen it since preseason. What are you talking about, Jack? What the heck are you doing? Just want to say big fan. Thanks, Jack. But anyway, we could still win if Mike Pence has the courage to do what's right. Oh, man. I really want to get a jersey, but I want a Redskins one with legendary skin like Joe Theismann, Riggins, or Sean Taylor. Yeah, those are good, man. All 3 of those. Any one of those would be good. I've watched scores of games this season. I haven't seen that in my life. Yeah, I mean, I remember seeing it in preseason as if they were working on it, but I haven't yet to see that actually be used in any game so far this year. Now they bring it out on a close call when they give us the first down. Short. Next year we'll find out that the Mafia is running a virtual measurement. Thanks for being a channel member there, Brian Cook. Matt Gay's out. We signed a kicker, Matthew Wright. Oh, is Matt Gay out? Maybe. Marcus Sack didn't help either. Yeah, you'd like to see him just get rid of the football, but wasn't meant to be. How do we come up 5 inches short? I couldn't tell you. Yeah, I forgot about Matt Gay. Yeah, he's hurt. So we got Matthew Wright in, as somebody else said. Matthew Wright. I know nothing about Matthew Wright. That doesn't even sound familiar here. Let's see. Matthew Wright. Statistically speaking here. Okay, he's a veteran. He's been in the league quite some time. He's 29 years old. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. 1 minute and 1 second to go in the first quarter. Mahomes in the shotgun takes a snap, rolling to his right side. Going to set up the screen here to Rice. And Rice is going to get tackled for a loss. Washington all over it. Jordan McGee and Jeremy Reeves in the backfield. This defense has come to play tonight. All right. Could be the final play of the first quarter. 2nd and 14 at their own 31 now. 3 receivers to the right. Mahomes in the shotgun, scanning the field. Takes the snap. Looking to throw. Has time. Throws over the middle of the field. Rashee Rice makes the grab. And a nice hit there by Jeremy Reeves. And that will be the end of the first quarter here on a Monday night. Still 0-0. And it'll bring up 3rd and 3 at Kansas City's own 42 when we come back. Weddle. Let's go with, no wait, it's not hard mode yet, so we can't go with Lattimore who got the interception. So let's go with, has anybody else done anything really cool today? Not really. I'm just going to go with Jacory. No, I won't, apparently. Oh, there's no E in Jacory. If you don't know, now you know. All right, we're in the NFC. We're 6'2" or taller. We're older than 27. We're higher number than here. So most likely a tight end. No, it could be a receiver. 6'2" receiver, 27 years old. I don't think CD is 27 yet. I don't know. We could always just go back to like Mike Evans or something and just over exaggerate the other way. But I don't want to for some reason. Let's see here. Is Jefferson 27? But he's only 6'1", I think. I'm just doing a Mike Evans, whatever. Oh, he's hurt. We can't do hurt players anymore. I forgot. Let's go with Thielen then. He's another old receiver. All right. Oh, we're not a receiver, so we are a tight end. Oh, I did forget he wears number 19. Oh, well. All right. We're a tight end. 6'3", 6'4" in the NFC West or the NFC... Is this just Kittle then? Could be Kittle. Yep. It's just George Kittle. There you go. Bang. Got it in 3. This is the best I've seen the defense play quite literally in 4 years. They're humming right now. It really is crazy. Dodgers look unstoppable now. What's going on over here? I saw something about Freddie Freeman earlier. Did Freddie Freeman get hurt? So the series was tied 1-1. I didn't see what the other score was. They won 5-1. Okay. It's only 1-0 for now. Who's pitching? Glasnow? It's 26 pitches after 2 innings. 17 of them for strikes. Not too bad. 2 strikeouts in 2 innings. Yeah, Tio Hernandez got the home run. Nice. All right, here we go. Chiefs, 3rd down and 3.5. Takes the snap, drops back to pass. Quick throw to the right side. Has his man Juju Smith-Schuster, which will be enough for the 1st down. Right there in the slot with the quick out. Mikey Sanders still couldn't quite get there to knock it down in time. Nice play. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Hey guys, I have an idea. Let's pay Terry $96 million and cook up screens strictly to Debo. Yeah. Here we go. In the shotgun here. Noah Gray in motion left to right. Takes a snap. Play action. Rolling to his left side. Mahomes looking. Pumping. Pressure. Oh, that should be a hold. Mahomes is going to run for a gain of about 7. 2nd and 3. I mean, he was certainly acting like he was getting held. Our defensive end, I don't know if that was Martin or someone else, but they don't call it at all. And they don't show that part of the highlight, of course. So, okay. Yeah, we have 350 of you in the chat. Appreciate you. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe. Especially hit the like button. It's free. It's easy. I appreciate it. Here we go. 2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line of Washington. 2 receivers each way. Takes a snap, play action, quick throw to the left side. It's going to be Kelsey who makes the catch, but immediately hit by Jeremy Reeves. Jeremy Reeves playing well in the safety role since he's come back, or since he's come in from injury to Will Harris. Jeremy Reeves been a long-time special teamer for Washington, Pro Bowler in that role. Comes up, makes a big hit on the future Hall of Famer there in Travis Kelce. So it's now 3rd down and 4 at Washington's 48. Mahomes in the shotgun, 3 receivers bunched to the left side. Rashee Rice one-on-one on the right with the rookie Trey Amos. Does Mahomes attack that direction? Xavier Worthy now goes in motion left to right. Looks like zone defense for Washington. Pumping, has time, throws over the middle, tipped up in the air, and Bobby Wagner with the 2nd interception of the night. It's off Travis Kelce's hands and into Bobby Wagner. Hall of Famer to Hall of Famer to Hall of Famer on that play. Mahomes to Kelce to Wagner. Beautifully done. And that's the 3rd interception of this ball game. Can the Washington's offense please get points on the board? We are wasting one of the best defensive performances that Washington's defense has had since Nam. And right now the offense can't put points on the board. A turnover on downs and an interception of their own. Come on, complimentary football, please get some points offense. Oh yeah, fire it up. That's right. I already forgot the new rule, but thank you for keeping me honest. After the interception, fire it up. So we're just playing the first jingle. Yeah, to hail. Hail, baby. Hey! That's right. They set up my light. I gotta turn it on. I keep forgetting that too. Is it? Oh yeah, it is for sure. Little lights so you can see the shiny HCTR. There you go. Love it. Trumpets for turnovers. Trumpets for turnovers. I don't know if I would call that dope, but it's something. Almost 400 of you in the chat. Appreciate you being here. Please hit the like button and subscribe. Justin Goins, 36 months of membership. Appreciate you for supporting the channel. Leave the turnover chain on. There you go. Turnover chain. 3 years. Yeah, that's a big year. That's a big one. 3 years. Appreciate it, man. 3 now. Here we come. Where did I get the light? I don't know. Somebody got it for me for a gift, right? Tony did. Yes, my brother-in-law got it for me for a gift. The great. What's up? Gotcha. The great Watumi in the house. He was the original. I appreciate it. In the pistol, 3 receivers bunch to the right side, takes the snap, handoff. Nope, play action. Rolling to his right side. Checks it down underneath, and it's going to be caught by Bates. And Bates with a nice first down. Gain of 20 into Chiefs territory. Come on, offense. Just under 13 minutes to play here. Washington goes to the hurry-up offense. 3 receivers bunch to the right side. Takes the snap. Play action. Mariota's going to keep it. Runs to the outside. Has the edge. Mariota on first down will get a gain of 9. 2nd and 1 to the Chiefs' 28-yard line. What up, Blind? How are you? Had to help my sister move. I'm back tonight. Appreciate you being here. Great. Okay. Here we go. 2nd and 2. Mariota in the shotgun. 2 tight ends on the right. 2 receivers out wide to the left. Man in motion's Bill. Stays on the in the backfield, though. Takes the snap. Quick throw to the left side. It's going to be caught by Debo. Debo tries to spin off the first tackler, fighting for it, but the cavalry comes in just enough. And a loss of 1. It'll bring up 3rd down at about 2.5. Yeah, let's take a look here at this interception. Mahomes looking for Kelsey. Has him open, but a slight... Kelsey just barely takes his eyes off the football, and he's certainly not the player he used to be. I mean, those were just automatic just a couple of years ago. 2 receivers each way. Mariota scans the field. 3rd down and short. Takes the snap, looking to throw. Quick throw to the left side. It'll be caught by Ertz. Ertz cannot slip the tackle, and now it'll bring up 4th down and 1.5 yards. All right, what do we got here? It's a 29-yard field goal. Do they just settle for points? Or do they continue to put pressure on it here? Good tackle there by Hicks. They're going to keep the offense out on the field here. Come on, offense. Analytics say go for it here. They do. That's right. They don't have Matt Gay, so they got to go for it here. Got to be aggressive. 2 receivers each way. Luke McCaffrey out wide right, 1-on-1. Do they attack it? Takes the snap. Mariota going deep to the left side and not on the same page as McLaurin. And that's a 2nd turnover on downs. What in the world was that? I mean, Mariota doesn't even give Terry McLaurin a chance. What are we doing here? Mariota, I mean, that arguably could be a intentional grounding. It was such a bad throw. Not sure what the miscommunication was or what was the case. Frustrating. Frustrating. I mean, I'd have to go back and look at the play, but I'm pretty sure that that screen pass to Debo was an RPO, and it was a read by Mariota to throw it, most likely. Yup. What a goofy half. I mean, it's crazy. We've literally had 5 drives and 5 turnovers. I'm not even... That's not even a joke. We've had interception, interception, downs, interception, downs. Interception, interception, downs, interception, downs. Over-under was 47.5, yeah. All right, here we go. Under center at their own 28. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle is Pacheco. Pacheco runs straight ahead for a gain of about 4 to the 32-yard line. Second down and 6 coming up here for the Chiefs. Would you take a 0-0 tie right now? No, I hate ties. I'd rather lose. I hate ties. I can't stand a tie. I'd rather lose by 50. Just ties need to be outright banned. In the shotgun here, Mahomes. 3 receivers to the left. Isaiah Pacheco motions back into the backfield. Under 10 to go here in the second quarter. Takes a snap. Delayed handoff here to Pacheco. Pacheco squirts through the offensive line, and Wagner makes the tackle after a gain of 4. Third down and 2 here at their own 36. So we should have kicked the ball. Yeah, well, we have a backup kicker in. They didn't feel comfortable with a 47-yarder probably. It's a 4th and 1. They trust the offense. Just comes up, unfortunately, short. Takes the snap. Quick throw to the left side. And this time, Travis Kelce makes the grab. And he's going to get spun down to the 48-yard line. Gain of 12. All right, 1st and 10. They're going to only give him the 47-yard line, so gain of 11. 8.5 to go. Takes the snap. Play action. Rolling to his left side. Mahomes sets up. Has all day. Goes to the right side and has his man Travis Kelce deep down the right sideline, tackled at the 22-yard line. Washington needs to have points by now. This is disgusting, man. I mean, you're not going to rely on this defense to play how well it's playing all day long. Kinlaw with some late pressure, but way too late. Travis Kelce does a great job finding the hole in the defense. Brutal. All right. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line. Takes the snap. Handoff to Pacheco. Turns upfield. Pacheco with a nice run there on 1st down. Gain of about 6 or so. 2nd down and about 4. Would you rather be waterboarded like a terrorist or take a tie? Put the towel on my head. 7.5 to go here in the second quarter. I'm a principled man. Here we go. Full house formation. Fakes the handoff. Option here to the right is Smith. Smith will get close to the 1st down. It's Owens making the tackle. Let's see if they give it to him. It's really close. No, they're going to be a half yard short. Sets up 3rd down and 1. Under 7 minutes to play in the second quarter. Washington has still kept this game as a 0-0 with 2 interceptions of Mahomes. But the Chiefs looking to finally put points on the board here. 3rd down and 1 at the 13-yard line. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle is Kareem Hunt. Hunt will run straight ahead. down to the 8-yard line, and that'll be first down, a gain of 5. First and goal here. Either or, Justin. Either or. Take your pick. Any one of them over ties. Ties are the participation trophy, okay? I don't do participation trophies. Three receivers takes a snap, handoff. No, it's going to be a direct snap to Rice, and Rice straight ahead, diving into the end zone, and they're going to say it's a touchdown. A direct snap to Rashee Rice. And under 6 minutes to play here in the second quarter, the Chiefs strike first with an 8-yard carry. Does he get in? Where's his elbow? I think he's going to be just shy. I think he's just shy of the touchdown. So this might be a 4th and goal from the 1. It's so close. We're talking 2 inches away. I mean, if you count the white blade of grass that's kind of out of the line, he may have touched that line. So let's see what happens here. Do they overturn it with 5:55 to go? And short. Here we go. Yeah, where's the stupid eye in the sky, fancy nonsense spot thing? I mean, we haven't seen it all year, and you break it out one time, and you're not going to use it again? I thought that's what we now use. Where's the fancy thing? Where's the animated sign that he's short? Where's it at? Where's the virtual measurement? How short was he? But no, they're not going to use it this... Unbelievable. Can you say hi, doggy lover? What's up, doggy lover? How are you? Hi, doggy lover. All right, 5:55 to go in the second quarter. Kareem Hunt into the game. They usually give him the football in these scenarios. Let's see what they do if they take that route. Travis Kelce set up where he could end up with the football. Man in motion's Worthy. Takes the snap. They're going to hand it off up the middle as Hunt. And Hunt jumps into the end zone. And it is a touchdown now. 6-0 pending an extra point. It was only to make sure Washington was short, apparently. Imagine having to cheat against Washington, though. Imagine that. That would be something. You have the Chiefs versus the Commanders, and they were like, we got to make sure we have to cheat on the first drive. I mean, we got to make sure they don't win. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. 7-0 here. Chiefs on top. Like, I know that they don't have their starting quarterback, and, you know, their defense hasn't been playing well. You know, but, I mean, we have to make sure the Chiefs win tonight, right? And we can't just trust the Chiefs to win the game. So the second drive of the game, we got to make sure that we're not giving them the first. Have to. China hacking the virtual measurement technology. They don't like the Commanders. I told you the NBA gamblers are at the game. They just have the 30 guys arrested in the just behind the end zone with FanDuel shirts on. Oh my goodness. That's funny. I kind of want to see it now. We got 400 of you in the chat. Appreciate you being here. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe. We had 100 likes with 400. Sorry, with 400 of you in here. We only have 100 likes. Do 300 of you not like me? Please like me. Tim, you going to do the Sunday night game against Seattle? It's us? Our game? Yeah, I'm doing our games for sure. I just had a lot going on this weekend. We were busy this weekend. Busy. Sunday night next week. Yep, I will definitely be doing that game. We don't have a lot of 1 o'clock games from here on out, right? Yeah, we have a 4:25 game on the 9th. A 9:30 a.m. game on the 16th. Shoot me. 8:20 on the 30th. 1 o'clock against the Vikings, 1 o'clock against the Giants, 1 o'clock against the Cowboys. So we finished with a string of 1 o'clock games, but the next several games are going to be all primetime. A lot of primetime games. Gave me 2 likes for the haircut? Thanks, man. My wife gave it to me. Free. You going to London against Miami? Yeah, I'll get right on that. There's the kick from Butker. And it's going to be received here by Lane at the 5-yard line. Runs through the numbers here, straight ahead, and he'll get close to the 35. Looks like the 34 is where they will start this next drive. The game's in Spain. Gotcha. Busy weekend. Dang it, Tim. Sure, playing a lot of late games. Yeah, a lot of primetime games for sure. Terry's the only number 1 that we go quarters without a pass attempt. Yeah. Man in motion is Bates. Takes a snap. Delayed handoff here. Right up the middle here is Bill, and he gets crushed by Nick Bolton in the backfield. Nick Bolton screaming through the line of scrimmage. And it's now going to be about a 3rd and 11. They're going to hurry up to the line of scrimmage here. Ben Sinnott couldn't turn enough. Quick throw underneath. It's caught by Ben. Ben straight ahead with a nice play, diving over a defender. And Ben Sinnott, who just missed that block, will go for a gain of about 25. That'll put him across midfield, rather. Yep, Ben Sinnott wide open, makes the catch. Turns upfield, catches a block by Debo. Beautifully done. 1st and 10 here at the 44-yard line. 2 tight ends on the left, 2 receivers out wide to the right. Bill switches sides in the backfield. 1st and 10. Takes the snap. Going to hand it off to the left side. Turns upfield is Bill, who's going to get tackled for maybe a gain of 1. You have Leo Chenal in there. Tranquil all in on the tackle. Finally ahead of ESPN. Isn't that a miracle? Waiting on a miracle. A miracle. In the shotgun here. Mariota. Man in motion here is Bates left to right. Takes a snap. Fakes the pitch. Steps up. Pressure coming. Has to escape. He does. Finds the edge. He's going to get out of bounds after a gain of about 5. Pushed out of bounds into his own bench. 3rd down and 5. Mariota doing a great job to avoid the sack there. And it's now 3.5 or so to go here in the first half. Oh, man. Biotish couldn't quite get that trap block there. Looked like Terry McLaurin was getting double-teamed on that one. Here we go. 3rd down and 5. 3 receivers bunched to the right side. Terry McLaurin on the left. 7 seconds to the play clock. I don't see a safety over the top. He's deep. Takes a snap. Looking to throw. Mariota pumping, scanning the field. He's going to float it out there. Caught by McNichols. 1st down and more. And he goes out of bounds near the 20-yard line. And another nice drive here by Washington. But can they punch it in? Come on, Washington. That's a great job there. McNichols blocking initially, then finds lane, and Mariota putting the touch on the football to get it there. Man-to-man defense everywhere else. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line. Pistol formation, 3 tight ends on the right side. Man of motion is Bates, takes the snap. Mariota keeps it. Run into the left side. Mariota will try to leap over a defender. And will they give him forward progress? Because he kind of landed. I don't know if they gave him forward progress or not, but it's either a gain of nothing or a loss of 2. All right. And that will bring us to the 2-minute warning here in Kansas City. Chiefs 7, Commanders 0. Commanders, though, in striking distance here on 2nd and 11 at the 22-ish yard line. I will be right back. Why does Mariota keep the ball every time they're in zone read? He's not reading it properly. I mean, he gets a lot of yards off zone read. That one he didn't get much, but he's had great success on zone read. What happened to the running game? I mean, I don't know. How many times did we run the ball? So we've run the ball 13 times. Merritt hasn't ran the ball particularly well. 7 carries for 18 yards. It seems like they're keying on Bill. So it's been a lot on Mariota. 12 for 14, 135. The interception came right off the helmet of Deebo Samuel, right through his hands. So here we go. 2nd and about 10 and a half or so. 2-minute warning here at the 21-yard line. Mariota scanning the field here in the shotgun. 2 tight ends on the left, takes the snap, setting up the screen here to McNichols, who will get the nice blocks, and he's going to get close to the first down marker. See if they give it to him or not. It's very close, maybe a half yard short. 3rd down coming up here for Washington. Yep, they're going to say he's a half yard short of the first down marker. Clock continues to move. Washington doing a good job, absolutely killing a ton of clock this entire half, truly, but this drive in particular. I believe Washington got the ball first, so this will be huge to get points here as the Chiefs will get the ball coming out of halftime. And will the Chiefs use their 2nd timeout here? Somebody used a timeout. 1:26. Okay, they're going to do an official review here at 1 minute and 26 seconds left on the clock. Is he going to be just shy, or are they going to do the virtual blah, 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 blah? What are we doing here? Going to be short, and ooh, I think that's actually a first down. Which is annoying, actually. I'd rather have 3rd and inches. I'm actually irritated about this. I don't want a first down. Darn it. I want to kill more clock. Man, you first stop the clock at 126, okay? And then you're not going to reset the shot clock as well, okay? The play clock. So you stop the clock, give them a free timeout here on defense, and then you give us the first down, which theoretically sounds good, but I want to kill more clock. And now they can use their timeouts, and now they're going to have more time on the clock. Ugh. So annoying. Like, dude, just keep your replays to yourself. We're going to get the first down here. We do want third and short. That's what we would have preferred. But it wasn't meant to be. We were going to run the ball on that one. I felt it. It's actually a pitch clock now, Tim. Thank you, Justin. You know? Huh? What? They reset the clock to 154? There's no way they just let him put 30 seconds on the clock and use a timeout instead. There ain't no way. So they get to the benefit of waiting for them to make a decision and then add 30 seconds? There's no way they just added 30 seconds on the clock. There is no way. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. There's no way. They don't. There ain't no way. There ain't no way. Okay, here we go. Minute and 54 to go in the second quarter. Mariota in the shotgun here. 2 tight ends on the left. 2 receivers to the right. Mariota scanning the field, takes the snap, going to keep it, running to the left side, has some blocks, but no, man, Karlaftis and Leo Chenal came out of nowhere. I thought they were blocked up. Next thing you know, they're tackling him for no gain. Clock continues to move here. There's no way they added that. There's no way. All right, so going to be a gain of nothing. Man, Karlaftis. Nobody was blocking Karlaftis? I'm confused. 2 tight ends on the left, 2 receivers to the right. Clock continues to move here, under a minute and 20. Mariota scanning, takes the snap, looking to throw, pumping again. Mariota escaping, somehow stays on his feet, now throws to the right side, back shoulder, and it's going to be incomplete. He couldn't get his feet in bounds, and the clock stops with 1:04 to go in the 3rd and 10. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah. The ball hits the ground and moves anyway. Ball hits the ground and moves anyway. It's not a catch. Yeah. All right, here we go. So, 1:04 seconds. 2 receivers each way. Takes the snap. Looking to throw. Mariota has time. Floats it to the right side. Has Terry McLaurin, who's going to have the toe tap. Incomplete. Oh, he floated out there way too far. McLaurin couldn't bring it in. Let's take a look. Oh, hold on. Touchdown! Touchdown, baby! That's why you pay a receiver $29 million, baby! Terry McLaurin, first catch of the day is going to be a touchdown! That right toe is down! That right toe is down, baby! Touchdown! Terry McLaurin bringing it in! The concentration! The toe tapping, understanding where he is on the field, Beautifully done with 58 seconds left in the second quarter. We're an extra point away at tying this bad boy up. Let's go. Let's go. This better say play overturned and add 6 points. This better say that. There's no way they don't overturn that. Even the rules analyst on the TV said he had control in the feet down. There's no way. We're waiting on it. I don't know if we're going to see the get through the commercial first or not. I have no idea. But this has to be it. This has to be it. Boom! There it is! Touchdown, Washington! We needed that so badly. Now, we did leave a lot of time on the clock because they added 30 seconds to the stupid clock for some ungodly reason. But nonetheless, we needed points on the board and we got it. Mariota's throwing some great jump shot passes. No kidding. The hang time on these passes that are only going about 15 yards. Well, I mean, technically at an angle, but you know what I'm saying. Like, it's not like he's throwing it 60 yards deep. Hilarious. We fire up the band after the extra point, but yes, we will fire up that band, baby. That's right, in the chat, everybody firing up the band. We got 450 of you in the chat. Appreciate you being here. If you haven't already, hit that like button. And subscribe. Did we get some new subscribers today? We got Shorty Two-Face in the chat. Appreciate you. We got Charles Coburn. That's apparently how you say that if you go to Illinois. Okay, Eleanor Bell with the super chat. Not the super chat, sorry, with the channel membership. Appreciate you. Boom, baby. Touchdown. Here comes the extra point for Washington. Let's see what happens here. 58 seconds. We got Matthew Wright, the kicker here. Here comes the extra point. We have the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. It hugs the right side of the uprights. And it's time to fire the band! Hail to the Redskins! Hail victory! Brave on the back! Fight for old DC! Runner, passer, score, we want a lot more. Beat them, swap them, touchdown, let the points soar. Fight on, till you have won, sons of Washington. Rock, rock, rock! Hail to the Redskins! Hail victory! Braves on the warpath! Fight for old DC! Oh, man. Oh, man. Beautiful. Eleanor Bell with the super chat. Appreciate you so much for supporting the channel. College Fund, $20. Appreciate you so much. You're always there to support. Thank you, everybody in the chat. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe. And, of course, supporting the channel and monetarily also helps. Appreciate it. There's the kick. Oh, it's going to be a line drive kick for Washington here. It's going to scoop it up as Remigio at about the 27-yard line, tackled, and there's a flag on the play. Beautifully done. Hey, yo, Loner in the chat. Appreciate your super chat. Is Patrick Mahomes for 1.5 good? Is Patrick Mahomes for 1.5? Like 1.5 touchdowns? Like over 2? I mean, he didn't get the first one. Maybe. It's going to be close. Yep, there's the hole on Cochran. Holds on Madrano. All right, so they're going to be backed up to their own 15-yard line. All right, 1st and 10 coming up. Three receivers to the right in the shotgun here. Mahomes scans the field, takes the snap, drops back to pass, sets up, has time. He's going to escape, rolling to his right side, and he slips the first tackle, and he slides down to the 29-yard line. Here we go. 40 seconds left here in the second quarter. He's going to hurry up to the line. They only have one timeout. Takes the snap, drops back to pass. Mahomes steps up, avoids the rush, rolling to the left side. He's going to gets it to Kelsey, who makes the grab in bounds, though, at their own 40. Clock continues to run, and they're going to use their first timeout here with 24, maybe 25 if they add more clock. Maybe 55. Maybe they add 30 seconds here. We'll find out next time. I don't know. No problem, Blind. I'm happy to do it. I love the song. I miss it. The just absolutely disgusting version that they play in the stadium now annoys the crap out of me. It's horrible. It's like a go-go stupid mix thing. You can't understand the lyrics. I don't even know what they're saying in the stadium. It's awful. And like, it's not even like it's just the rhythm of it's horrible. It's just so bad. All right, 1st and 10 here with 24 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. They have no timeouts. A tackle in bounds will be huge. Harrison Butker certainly has a very strong leg, especially with the new rules. I'm not sure how far it will be able to take it, but for now, it's a very, very long field goal. You're looking at about a 78-yard field goal from where they are. Three receivers to the right. Mahomes in the shotgun. Gets set up, takes the snap, looking to throw. Mahomes has time, going deep down the right sideline, and no one's there. That should be... Is that an intentional grounding? I mean, nobody is anywhere close to where he just threw the football, and he was under duress, and he's in the pocket. I mean, it looks to me like it should be an intentional grounding. Who's he throwing it to? But they don't call it, so here we go. 18 seconds remaining here in the second quarter, 2nd and 10. Three receivers to the right. Takes the snap, drops back to pass. Mahomes looking. Going to go to the right side, and it's going to be incomplete, looking for Amos. Or Amos on the coverage, rather. Not looking for Amos, looking for... But Amos does a great job getting that PBU. They were looking for Worthy on the play. Now 12 seconds remaining here in the half. A tackle in bounds will kill this clock. So you got to protect the sidelines. Can't give up a touchdown and protect the sidelines, and also got to play clean football. He's there a little early, but what are you supposed to do there as a corner? I mean, you could potentially call that, but what are you going to call? I don't understand. He's making a play on the football. He's looking for the football. He's all over the football. 30 seconds on the play clock, takes the snap. Mahomes steps back, looking, and he's going to pump it, fakes it. Oh, he just throws it away. That's intentional grounding. And that should be a 10-second run off. That's the end of the half. That's the end of the half. That's the end of the half. 6 seconds remaining. That's going to be the end of the half. No way they don't throw the intentional grounding. This is insane. I mean, that's potentially 2 intentional grounding. He doesn't get it back to the line of scrimmage. You got to get it to the line of scrimmage, you doof. Yes, there you go. They finally throw the flag. Comes very late, but that's going to be a 10-second runoff, intentional grounding. Yep. And that will be the end of the half. And Washington gets a big-time stop there. Mahomes and the Chiefs, one of the best to get points before half. Can't do it this time. 7-7. All knotted up here. Chiefs will get the ball coming out of the half. And let's take a look here at the first half stats. All right, we have Mariota, 14 of 17, 155 yards, a touchdown and an interception, 1 sack for 3 yards lost. Mahomes, 8 for 15, 89 yards, 0 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. You have 1 sack for 3 yards lost. Leading rusher in the game is Mahomes himself, 3 carries, 31 yards. And leading rusher for the Commanders is Marcus Mariota with 6 carries, 22 yards. So the quarterbacks both leading their teams in rushing yards. You have Kareem Hunt with the rushing touchdown, 3 carries, 11 yards. Leading pass catcher in this game is Jeremy McNichols, 3 catches, 52 yards. And you have Travis Kelce leading the Chiefs with 4 catches, 51 yards. You have Terry McLaurin with the lone receiving touchdown of the day. 1 catch, 11 yards for that touchdown. Toe tipping. Beautifully done. Leading tackler, you have Kamari Connor with 9 tackles for the Chiefs. And leading tackler for the Commanders, Quan Martin with 6 tackles. Sacks, you have George Kaloftis with 1. And you have Jacob Martin with the other. Bobby Wagner, Marshawn Lattimore getting the interceptions for the Commanders. And Mike Dana getting the interception for the Chiefs. You had Bobby Wagner and Mike Dana both getting tip interceptions. One was off Kelsey's hands, the other off of Debo. So the 2 veterans dropping passes, turning into turnovers. Kicking-wise, you have both kickers with 1 for 1 on extra points. Team stats, you have first downs, 10-9 in favor of the Commanders. Third down efficiency, 5 for 7 for the Washington and 3 for 7 for Kansas City. Total yards of offense, 194 to 156 in favor of the Commanders. You have 2 turnovers for the Chiefs, 1 for the Commanders. I'm not sure why turnover on downs doesn't count as a turnover. I would count that, so you have 3 turnovers there for Washington, but they don't, so nonetheless. And time of possession, Washington is currently leading that category, 17-14 to 12-46. So that's what's going on in the first half of this game. How's everybody doing in the chat? Tim, are you going to persuade your kids to join the school band in high school so they know how to play HTTR and can play it in person during the Redskins games? That sounds pretty sick.
And I want them to learn.
So we need trumpets for turnovers. So we need one of them to play a trumpet. And what's another sound that you hear on there? I don't know. 2 trumpeters? Maybe a saxophone. I don't know. I like it. I like that. Maybe one's playing a tuba. J Mac should start. He played better all around than any other. Jeremy McNichols, yeah, he made a couple of nice catches for sure. I think that they're just keying on the run game, just like Dallas did last week. That's why Mariota's keeping a lot of those read option plays. It's a very tough run defense with these linebackers. Nick Bolton, Leo Chenal, Tranquil, Chris Jones in the middle there. Karlaftis can get after the run as well. So it's certainly not a easy team to run on. Trombone. Oh, the trombone. Both people said trombone. Maybe get a trombone player. The trombones, man. Imagine one of our little kids carrying a trombone. Those are huge. Aren't they stupid long?
So
It would be pretty funny. Because aren't those like stupid long?
yeah,
Like, unexpectedly long?
grade, like little 4th graders.
Yeah,
It's gonna be taller
That'd be
than them.
funny. Yeah, with an L. Where is the kid?
That's it.
Fair enough. It's where he should be, sleeping. Turnovers. Him for turnovers. Play the Florida State war chant. That's funny. What up, Gus? What's up with Ryan Clark looking like Willy Wonka? I have no idea. I mean, fashion is something I have zero. I have negative understanding of fashion. Negative. It's unbelievable. I wear socks and slides, my wife wanted me to tell you, which to me is completely fine. It's comfortable. Okay? A lot of this fashion is not even comfortable. All right, yeah, let's head to the immaculate grid. Okay, so we have the Chiefs, Lions, and a Hall of Famer across the top, and you have Commanders, Bears, and the Falcons down the left side. You got to make a new emoji for your latest kid? I do. We do. Honestly, we need a new emoji for James, too. We only have him as a little baby.
Slacking.
We got to make a lot of emojis. I've been slacking in general on that, but what do you know? What do you know? All right, anyway, what do we got here? So Chiefs, Commanders. The obvious contenders are Kendall Fuller, Alex Smith. I think Larry Johnson played here, right? Didn't Larry Johnson come and play a few snaps here? I'm pretty sure. I think I might go with Larry Johnson. And at the risk of being wrong, but I'm quite certain. Yeah, there we go. There's a 1%er. Beautifully done. Commanders and Lions. Commanders and Lions. Commanders and Lions. I feel like there should be a good one. Hall of Famer. Which Hall of Famer should we go with here? Larry Johnson. Oh, Gus Bus knew about Larry Johnson, too. I knew about Larry. Loved Larry Johnson when he played for the Chiefs. When Priest Holmes got hurt, Larry Johnson became a top 5 running back in fantasy. Gonzalez for the Chiefs and Falcons. Tony Gonzalez. Ooh, that's a good one. Tony G. Ooh, J.D. McKissick. That's a good shout. That's a good shout. J.D. McKissick. Nice pull there, Roger. Love that one. J.D. McKissick. Which Hall of Famer are we pulling out? Adrian Peterson? No. Wait. Adrian Peterson would have been a Lions one, right? He did go play for the Lions for a second. Russ Grimm. Russ Grimm 63. All right, we can go with Grimm. Russ Grimm, 3%er. Nice pull, nice pull. Tony Montana. Miney Coleman 51. Okay. All right, so the most obvious one here is David Montgomery. All right. Chiefs Bears. I feel like there's got to be some Chiefs Bears with Matt Nagy coaching the Bears and then coming back. There's got to be a good example there. Green's a Hall of Fame for sure. Sammy Ball, yep. All right, here we go. Let's see. Chiefs Atlanta. Chiefs Atlanta. Chiefs Lions. Oh, this is the corner. Might be the most obvious. Okuda. Didn't they trade Okuda over there? 34%. Yep. For sure. Falcons Hall of Famer. Julio hasn't become a Hall of Famer though yet, right? Devin Hester. Or Deion Sanders could be a one pull here too. That Colts wide receiver catch. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Jared Allen. Allen did play for the Bears, didn't he? Jared Allen did play for the Bears. Urlacher's a Hall of Famer now, right? Yeah. I always liked Urlacher growing up. Anyway, all right. Should we go with I'm going with Sanders. I'm going with Dion. 45%. Favre, that would have been a great pull. That would have been a great pull, Gus. Sayers, you want to go with Sayers, KP? All right, we'll do Sayers because KP, of course, our resident Bears fan, so we'll go with that one for sure. The obvious answer here is David Montgomery, though. Like, let's just do it. Screw it, right? David Montgomery, 41%. I'm sure he's grading him at the same time.
What's he doing? I'm
sure he is. He says it 4 times. All right, Chiefs Bears. Chiefs Bears. Well, there's got to be a good one here. Ooh, Hall, right? Didn't Dante Hall? Wasn't it Dante Hall? Didn't he play for the Falcons? Dang it! Why did I just do that? It's probably the wrong Dante, too. I shouldn't have done that. That was stupid. Am I crazy? I guess he only played for the Chiefs. Why did I think he went over there and played for the Falcons? Am I stupid? Well, clearly, I got it wrong, so, I mean, yes. Who did he play for? He went and played for the Rams. That was stupid. So dumb. Tooney? Oh, Tooney? Nice. Keep guessing, though. We can keep guessing for this one. The overtime. Why did I think... Who am I thinking of? That played for the Chiefs. Didn't a great punt returner play for them? I guess, is it just D'Angelo Hall? Am I just getting those confused? I must just be getting those confused. Why did I think that he played for both? So dumb. Oh, well, what are you going to do? Blue Jays are up. Oh, snap. Yep, white noise. All over Tooney. Chiefs and Falcons. Chiefs and Falcons. Who else could be a Chief and a Falcon? The most obvious the whole time. And we already talked about it too, and I just skipped that. The 70%. I try to be cute. Tried to be cute. Alright, well, that was fun. Thanks for the participation in the chat. How many we still got over here? We still have over 300 of you hanging out in the chat. I appreciate all of you, for sure. Yeah, Dante Hall played for the Chiefs and Rams. I don't know why I thought he went over there and played for the whatever it was, the Falcons, but clearly I was wrong. I must just be getting D'Angelo Hall and Dante Hall mixed up. That's just must be in my head. Great first half, but we had a chance to be up big. It's okay. We got them where we want them. Timbo, what up, Jesse? Hey, if you would have told me before the game that we would be tied up 7-7 at half, you think I wouldn't take that? You think I wouldn't take that? Now, I understand the idea that, yeah, it would have been nice to be up a lot more at this point, especially with how well our offense has been playing, but not meant to be. Tim, how you feeling? We're in the mix. What else can you ask for? We're in the mix. I mean, I'm certainly, it's hard to say I feel good because obviously we still are playing a phenomenal team and we're tied, so it's not like we have a big lead. But, I mean, hey, we're here, and that's what's big, man. Dante Hall with a U. Favor the Chiefs than the Broncos. Which one was the human joystick? That was just without the A, right? Yeah, the human joystick was Dante Hall with no U. We're 30 minutes away of a huge upset. Let's do it, baby. Let's do it. That's the beauty about the NFL, man. Any given Monday night. That's the saying. Julio Jones played for the Titans. I think the Eagles. Right? Didn't he finish his career as an Eagle? Who got the Kirk? Alejandro Kirk. Isn't he like super short? Like 5'6" or something? He's 5'8", but he's 245, so he looks like he's 5'6". All right, here we go. It's going to be the second half underway. There's the kickoff to Remigio, who slips the first couple of tackles, and he will get dragged down by Chris Rodriguez at the 32-yard line. There's a flag, though, on the return. Andre Reed? I know he played for the Bills. Who else did he play for? Holding. Offense number 31. So it's going to be a charge penalty against the Chiefs, so that's going to move them back. They're not going to start at the 32. We'll see where they end up starting. But we are getting the second half underway. All knotted up here, 7-7. Here we go. How about Lattimore getting his head around? That was huge, right? Huge. Any chance you were thinking about Allen Rossum, who was a kick returner for the Falcons but not the Chiefs? I don't think so. I don't know if I knew who that was. But I appreciate the attempt there, Tapia. Appreciate it. But nope, I think it was just D'Angelo Hall and Dante Hall. Just stupid. Debo really crapped the bed for us first drive. Yep, unfortunate. But it is what it is. We're here now. Mahomes in the shotgun. Pacheco on his left. It's going to be two receivers each way. Man in motion to receive Rice behind the quarterback. Takes the snap. He's going to swing it out there to Rice. Rice going to try to follow his blocks, cutting it up. And he's going to get tackled by Jordan McGee after a gain of 5. So 2nd and 5 coming up. I mean, Martin playing big time. Dude, Jacob Martin, that's a huge difference maker right there. 3 receivers to the right. Mahomes in the shotgun, 2nd and 5 at their own 25. Mahomes scanning the field. Alert, 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 he says. 4 seconds to the play clock. Takes a snap, looking to throw. Pumping. Going to back to the right side. It's tipped at the line and cannot bring it in. Uh-oh. Yep, that's going to draw a flag. Unnecessary roughness. He just waylays him after the incomplete pass for what seems like no reason. Hits him in the head, too. That was very stupid by Quan Martin. Very stupid. I mean, just shoulder and forearm, everything right into his head. There's just no reason for that. Unfortunate. You know what, though? To be honest, though, it's such a bogus call. If we're really being honest here, like, you have Gray diving into his shoulder. I mean, if he doesn't dive down, that's a clean hit. But what are you supposed to do? It's just stupid. Honestly, I mean, I understand that that's by rule, but it just defense is so hard to play. Takes a snap, play action. He's going to throw it underneath. It'll be caught by Gray, turns upfield, and Gray will get dragged down by Bobby Wagner after a gain of about 8, maybe 9 on the play. Virtual measurement says no flag. Quan gang. All right. They're going to be at their own 48-yard line here. 2nd and 2. Mahomes in the shotgun. 3 receivers bunch to the right side. Rashee Rice on the left. Man in motion is Worthy now. 2 receivers each way. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here is Pacheco running straight ahead. And Pacheco will get across midfield, and he gets picked up by the defense there as he gets carried backwards. It's a gain of 5, moving the chains. First down as they cross midfield. Spurs winning. Wemby hasn't played much. 10 points, 13 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, 2 assists. No blocks. I have Wemby on my fantasy team. I want better numbers than that. I'm spoiled by him. All right, takes a snap, play action, looking to his right side. Sets up now. Mahomes has all day. Shaking and baking. Now we're going to check it down here to Kelsey in the flat, and Kelsey wide open down the right sideline. Kelsey will get tripped up at around the 10-yard line. And Travis Kelsey may have just gone over 100 with that one. Yep, good coverage on the back end, but unfortunately just no pressure allows Travis Kelsey to slip out into the flat, and Mahomes easily finds him down the right sideline. Here we go. 12 minutes to go. 3 receivers bunch to the left side. Worthy goes in motion now from left to right. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here is Pacheco. Pacheco trying to just find something. Gets maybe a gain of 1.5 yards, 2 yards. 2nd and goal now for the Chiefs at the 7. No blocks for Wemby. That's crazy. Unlike Wemby. 11.5 to go here in the 3rd quarter. All right. In the shotgun here is Mahomes. Man in motion's Worthy from left to right. Looks like man-to-man defense here. Takes a snap, play action, rolling to his right side. He's going to check it down to Rashee Rice. Rashee Rice is going to try to slip a tackle. He's going to get close. And they're going to say he's out of bounds about 2.5 yards short. It's a 3rd and goal here from the 2.5. Rashee Rice trying to dive near it. But they're going to say, I mean, he's clearly got the ball way closer than the 2.5. But he is short of the end zone. It should be at the 1 yard line. It should be 3rd and goal at the 1. All right, 3 receivers bunch to the left side. 3rd down and goal, 3 seconds. Hunt goes in motion, takes a snap, looking to throw. Mahomes pumping, escaping to his right, and this is going to be a defensive holding, automatic 1st down, and incomplete, and it's a defensive holding. Yeah, I saw it on the right side. I don't know who it was. Let's take a look. on the right side. I mean, this is going to be half a distance to the goal, and unless it's is it? Oh, it's fouls by both teams. Yes. Number 39, Jeremy Reeves gets called with it. Offsetting penalties is massive here. Thank you, Jawan Taylor, one of the most penalized offensive linemen in the NFL. And a big, big offsetting penalty will reset now 3rd down and goal. Woo! We'll take that, baby. 10:23 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Wake up, Tim. 3 receivers bunch to the right side. Noah Gray on the inner line of scrimmage on the left. Man in motion here is Worthy. Mahomes in the shotgun. Worthy goes in motion now to the right. Takes a snap. Play action. Floating it to the end zone. Noah Gray nowhere to be found as the ball hits the ground. And it's an uncatchable pass. 4th and goal. And, oh, they're going to go for it. Oh, a big opportunity for Washington's defense here. Big opportunity to come away with no points. Let's see. 4th and 2.5. All right. I mean, he's not really holding him, though. I mean, yeah, there's contact, but he's not holding him. 2 receivers each way. Man in motion here is Hollywood Brown. Stays on the left side, takes the snap, looking to throw. Mahomes escapes to his right. Mahomes looking, has to get rid of it late, and Kareem Hunt makes the catch. And it's a touchdown. Chiefs 13-7, pending an extra point. Mahomes escaping to the right side. They do a good job to make sure that Mahomes can't run for the 1st down. But Kareem Hunt gets open late as Mahomes, one of the best off-schedule quarterbacks, arguably to ever play the game, doing his magic and getting the touchdown here. Yep. Little pick play there on Wagner. And he doesn't make contact, though. There's the kick, and it is good. And it's now 14-7. Chiefs on top. Washington will get the ball. That was the opening drive of the 2nd half. Plenty of time left, but here we are. Chiefs fan, but you do a good job. Thank you, Twyla. Appreciate it. Left tackle false started, but no call. The right tackle, yeah, Jawan Taylor always false starts. It's crazy. I don't know. I don't understand it, but he literally always false starts. He literally always does. There's not a time that he does not false start. It's crazy. Appreciate all of you hanging out in the chat. We're at 400 of you. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe. Yeah, I mean, the defense has played phenomenally today. You cannot really complain that much about the defense so far. They've given up 14 points, two turnovers. I mean, this is as good as a defensive performance that you can expect with the talent level we have and who we're playing against. So, can't complain about the defense today. This is all an offensive blunder here. We have essentially 3 turnovers, 2 turnovers on downs, and an interception that really could have put maximum pressure here on the Chiefs. But instead, 14-7, and here we are. All right, here we go. Yeah, the World Series going on here. What is somebody said? Otani is at the plate. could potentially tie it. Let's see. Do they pitch to him? He's 2 for 2 on the day. Hernandez on the plate. Sorry, on first base, rather. Ohtani at the plate. That'd be huge. All right. Here we go. Luke McCaffrey and Jalen Lane back to receive. Here comes the kick from Butker. Butker will kick it here. Oh, it's going to be muffed! And goes out of bounds at the 1. Oh, no. Jalen Lane muffs the kick. It was a nice kick there by Butker. Line drive. He had to run full speed to try to get there, and he could not get underneath it. And that's an unfortunate bounce, too. It just spins right out of bounds at the 1-yard line. And that is good as it gets on a kickoff. Very rarely do we see a kickoff get out of bounds at the 1. But here we are. Welcome to Washington. All right, here we go. At their own 1-yard line. Pistol formation. More yards to give the defense rest. That's how I'm looking at it. Debo goes in motion right to left. 2 tight ends on the right. Takes the snap. Handoff right up the middle here is Bill. Trying to give some breathing room here to about the 4-yard line. So they'll give him about 2.5. Second down coming up here for Washington. Laramie Tunsil out of the game with a hamstring. His hamstring was irritating him. He tried to play through it. Respect to him. But we have Brandon Coleman in the game at left tackle now. Here we go. Second-year player in the shotgun. 9.5 to go here in the third. 2 running backs in the backfield here with Mariota. Takes the snap. Play action. Mariota is going to step up. Throw over the middle of the field. Has his man, Terry McLaurin. Terry McLaurin over the middle. Gets the first down. Getting some breathing room. And here come the Commanders' offense. Dialing it up. This nice dig route here from McLaurin, finding that hole in the zone. Mariota locating him, and great protection across that line to make him have enough time to find his man. Beautifully done. All right, here we go. 3 receivers bunched to the right side. In the shotgun here is Mariota. Bates goes in motion, takes a snap, delayed handoff here to Bill. Bill with a jump step. Bill finding a little space. He's going to get one of his largest runs of the day for 5. Not a lot of run room against this Chiefs defense tonight, but he does a good job there to get something. Sets up 2nd down and 5. Here we go. Takes the snap, quick snap. Mariota steps up. He's going to float it out there to the left side and too high, looking for Debo. That little jump pass looked horrible for Mariota. Honestly, I expected a very bad outcome. I'm glad that that thing hit the bottom of the dirt. On 3rd and 5, Terry McLaurin's coming out. Why is McLaurin coming out? No! We want McLaurin on 3rd and 5. Dang it. All right, here we go. What are we going to do? 3rd down and 5. 8:25 to go. Did he do it? Oh, I thought Ohtani actually... He did hit it! Wait, is it a home run or not? Here we go. 2 receivers each way. Takes a snap. Looking. Pumping. Thought about it. Now it runs to the right side, and it's going to be off the hands of Jalen Lane. And Lane's hands have been an issue for him in the league. 4th and 5, and the Commanders will have to punt. Mariota... Man, this is horrible. Why is McLaurin coming out on 3rd and 5? Come on, man. Love you. I mean, dude, that should be McLaurin. Fortunate to not get intercepted there. Here comes 4th and 5. Can trust Willie flip the field. Here comes the kick. Oof. All right. Way back. And he's going to Remigio catches it about the 18, and not a lot of run room. He's going to get spun down. No, he stays on his feet and then pushed out of bounds near the 25. 1st and 10 coming up here for the Chiefs. Good special teams play by the Commanders. 8:05 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Yeah, that sucks that Jalen Lane can't learn to catch. He needs to be on the jug, man. He needs to just catch unlimited amount of passes for an unlimited amount of time. We subbed out McLaurin for Lane. I think that McLaurin asked for a breather. That sucks in that moment. Sucks. All right. So, 1st and 10 for the Chiefs at their own 25-yard line. Freddie Freeman at the plate with a runner in scoring position. A single scores Ohtani, most likely. Unless McLaurin asked to come out for some reason. Why is he not in the game? I think because he came out and got a water, I think he needed a breather, which is annoying. He hasn't played in weeks. He's winded. That's a fair point, TCT. That's a fair point. I wish he was on the field, though, for 3rd and 5. I wish he could fight through one more play on a big 3rd down. One more play for a 3rd down is... We needed that. We needed that. I'm not going to lie to you. We needed it. We needed one more play on a 3rd and 5. You know, to come out on a 1st and 10. Then we can run the football. On 3rd and 5, you got to be in there, man. You got to be in there. I'm sorry, Terry. I literally don't care. There's no excuse. There's no excuse I can give you on that. And you guys know I'm a huge Terry McLaurin fan. I love Terry. But, I mean, on a 3rd and 5, on a drive, we really need to score and keep up with the Chiefs. Like, you got to make something happen. There he is. He got the single. Freddie Freeman ties it. The top of that lineup for the Dodgers is just so stupid good. And Will Smith could come in and hit a home run. Then they got Max Muncy after that. And then they got Theo Hernandez after that. Tommy Edmonds not even a bad hitter. Good grief. The lineup for the freaking Dodgers is just so stupid. Their top 6 hitters are as good as it gets. Anyway. All right, here we go. 14-7. Chiefs on top at their own 25-yard line. Single back formation. Mahomes under center, takes a snap, handoff to the right side is Pacheco. Pacheco finds the right side edge, and Pacheco will go out of bounds after a gain of 10. They give him enough for the first at the 35-yard line, and that's where the Chiefs will continue this drive. Maybe Terry's injury acting up. I need one play, Terry. A 3rd and 5 you can't come out on. I just can't find an excuse. I mean, you better be dead, you know? Not literally, but jeez, come on. 2 receivers each way. In the shotgun, here's Mahomes. Puts Rashee Rice in motion, takes a snap, looking to throw. Mahomes scans the field. A little bit of pressure, escapes. Now throws on the move. Has his man wide open in the middle of the field is Juju Smith-Schuster, who gets dragged down at the 41-yard line. Another 1st and 10 as they cross midfield. You sound like you're pulling for the Dodgers. I honestly, I kind of do like the Dodgers. I don't know why. I know that's kind of a bandwagon take. I don't really know anything about the Blue Jays, and you know, screw Canada. Single back formation. Kareem Hunt takes this. Sorry, is he handed off up the middle here is Kareem Hunt. And my screen went black, so I'm assuming he scored a touchdown. He's only going to get a gain of a yard. All right, missed that play. Six and a half to go here in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 9. Mahomes in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Man in motion is Gray. 2 receivers each way. Takes the snap, drops back to pass. Looking, quick throw over the middle of the field. Has Rashee Rice. Fumble! Oh, it somehow bounces back into Rashee Rice's hands. You've got to be kidding me. There's 4 Commander jerseys. 4 of them. And yet, oh my gosh. Nah. I know Lattimore wants to make a play. He wants to scoop and maybe score that thing. Ugh, you just got to find a way to grab it. First down at the 25. Three receivers to the right. Mahomes in the shotgun. Kelsey in motion, stays on the right side, takes the snap. Four-man rush, quick throw to the right side. It's going to be caught by Worthy, and only a gain of 2 as Quan Martin makes the immediate tackle. 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Second down and 8 at Washington's 23. Yeah, pig. Yeah, that's what I do. You know, sorry, I almost made a joke. I'm not going to, okay, pig? I'm above that, pig, all right? I'm not going to get down in the mud with pigs. 4:45 to go here in the third quarter. Two receivers each way. Mahomes scans the field. Gets reset after changing the protection. Takes the snap. Looking to throw. Going to set up underneath is Rice. Rice has space. Rice will barrel through and get out of bounds after a gain of 11. Oh, a little spike after the play. We'll delay a game, maybe? Flag? No? Okay. 4.5 to go here in the third. Is Tyquan Thornton playing? I mean, he's like their 5th receiver. Who cares about Tyquan Thornton? I hope you don't have Tyquan Thornton on your fantasy team. Good grief. That's a rough year. 3 receivers bunched to the right side. Mahomes takes a snap. Quick throw over to the right side. Xavier Worthy on the screen. Xavier Worthy will fight forward to about the 10. Gain of 4, so 2nd and 6 now coming up as they're in the red zone. I know, Abdel. Hindsight 2020. Wish he just grabbed it, but what are you going to do? 3.5 to go here in the third quarter. Three receivers left, takes a snap, looking to throw. Mahomes pumping, has time, rolls to his right, throws to the end zone, and Travis Kelsey makes the grab, and that's a touchdown. 20-7. It looked like he bobbled it for a second, but he does make the catch, and Travis Kelsey continues his phenomenal day. Let's see. Does he... I mean, he has it. He has it. That's a touchdown. Yeah, that's a touchdown. That's a touchdown for sure. All right, here comes the kick. Harrison Butker, the snap, the hold. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 3:20 to go here in the third quarter. Commanders will get the ball back. And here we go. Why did we punt again? I mean, I don't know. Probably the same result. It is what it is at this point, right? Yep. The offense failed us today, man. Offense failed us for sure. I mean, I had zero hope and expectations that the defense were going to shut out the Chiefs. I mean, that's crazy talk. Absolutely not, right? Ridiculous. But, oh well, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Why did we stop blitzing Mahomes? I don't think we were really blitzing earlier. Martin was actually making plays on our four-man rush. All right, here comes the kick from Butker. And that'll kick it into the end zone. And a touchback here for the Commanders. And the 35-yard line is where the Commanders will start this next drive. 3:20 to go here in the third quarter. And very unlikely opportunity for potential comeback here, but we will see. All right, three receivers bunch to the right side. And the shotgun is Mariota. Debo in motion, takes a snap, handoff, Putz coming. Going to throw it underneath, caught by Lane, and Lane gets hit immediately. They're trying to get Lane in space. This kid can absolutely fly. All right, under 3 minutes to go, 2nd and 10. Mariota in the shotgun at their own 35. Scanning the field, man in motion's McNichols. Takes a snap, play action. Looking, has time. I'm going to check it down here to McNichols. McNichols trying to shake and bake, but nice tackle there by Cook. Gain of about 3rd down and 8 with 2.5 to go here in the third quarter. Someone said that we lose this game because JD5 is hurt, but he comes back next week and leads the non-Redskins to the big one to face off against the Chiefs, the NFL script. That'd be funny. 3rd down and 8. All right, empty backfield set. 3 receivers to the right. In the shotgun. Scanning the field. Takes the snap. Blitz coming. Going deep down the left sideline. Going to give McLaurin a chance, and he dives for it. Makes the catch as he inbounds. They're discussing it. Incomplete. Dang it. Let's take a look. Does he get the catch or not? Oh, that's a catch! That's a freaking catch! His right knee's in bounds! Golly, that dude's a freaking stud! Oh my goodness! Oh, golly, Terry freaking McLaurin, man! What a freaking stud! And that ball doesn't even hit the freaking ground. Are you kidding me? Terry McLaurin down the left sideline. Trick McDuffie in good coverage. Mariota putting it in a great spot, and Terry McLaurin and going and getting it. And he's pass interfered. Let's go. And he's pass interfered. Come on, baby. What a stud. Terry McLaurin, that's why you freaking pay him all that money. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Overturn this call. Overturn it, baby. Complete expedited catch. First down, Washington. Why don't they expedite review that overturn? Right? I don't know. Whatever. But we'll take it, baby. We'll take it. What a freaking snag there, man. Terry McLaurin, third catch of the day, 54 yards and a touchdown. Big play, Terry. There's Jaden Daniels, hyped on the sideline. Let's go. Single back formation, three receivers bunched to the right side. Mariota scanning the field, takes the snap, play action, reversing it to Debo. Debo cutting it up, and not a whole lot there, maybe a yard on the play. 2nd and 9 here for the Chiefs. I think DB was giving him a pat on the back for a great catch, yeah. All right, 2nd down and 9. Three receivers bunched to the right side. Changing the play at the line here is Mariota. Here we go. Too high safety look for the Chiefs. Takes the snap. Going to set up a quick screen and nearly intercepted is Watson making the tackle immediately. Luke McCaffrey does make the grab, but good job, Luke McCaffrey, making sure that it's not intercepted. Nice defense, Watson, to be honest with you. That's a phenomenal job there by Jalen Watson. All right, here we go. 27 seconds left here in the third quarter and counting. 3rd down and 11. And Washington get a big first down here. They're 6 for 9 on 3rd downs tonight. 2 receivers each way. Mariota scanning the field, takes the snap, drops back to pass, pressure immediately. A little shaking and bacon, and he gets destroyed. Mike Dana. Nice blitz call there by the Chiefs. They call it at the perfect time, and he gets completely free to the quarterback. The offensive line misses its assignment here. It was a bad call there by Mariota. He slid to the left instead of the right. And Dana just completely left unblocked, and he gets the sack there. And that'll bring us to the end of the third quarter. Chiefs 21, Commanders 7 on 4th and 20. You would love to say it's 4-down territory, but after a loss like that, I doubt you can go for it here. You got to punt it and play the field position game, see if you can't get something to happen. Brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. All right, little hard mode here. All right, I want to go with Lattimore. He got that interception. Let's give him some love right away. All right, we are on defense. We are 30 or 31. We're not a DB, though. We're tall. 30 or 31, defensive player here in the AFC. AFC. I don't know how old Chris Jones is, but we can do another. Oh, golly. Okay. All right. Well, there you go. It's that easy, right? Weddle hard mode. It's that simple. Yeah, we ain't dead yet, says Blind. Justin Goins says, Jalen Ramsey, message retracted once he sees that I got it in 2. I'm convinced him is AI. So sick of wide receiver screens. The ceiling and floor are low. I mean, not really. I mean, you see screenplays go for distance quite a bit. But screenplays are an extension of your run game. Like, they count as a pass, but in reality, they're just an extension of the run game. Shout out Joseph with a $5 super chat. Hail, baby. Appreciate you supporting the channel as usual. There's the kick, and it's not blocked. And back to receive. It's going to be fair caught at about the 6-yard line by Remigio. And the Chiefs get the ball back here at their own 6. Can the Commanders' defense come up with a big stop quickly to give the offense another shot? Second half meltdown. Yeah, I mean, guys, this is the dynasty of our time, okay? Like, honestly, we played pretty well today. It's just unfortunate with a couple of things that bounce off of Debo's hands. Then 5 inches away from a first down was brutal. And then the other one sucked, right? That deep pass, but it is what it is, man. Doesn't get easier. We have the Seahawks and the Lions coming up. Yeah, it's brutal. It's brutal, man. Priest Wright still got hope. Appreciate you. Played pretty well. Isn't good enough, Tim. This is win or go home. Well, I guess this is a good time to say it. Like, guys, we are far from a finished product. Okay, far from a finished product. And I understand nobody wants to hear that during the midseason. Everybody wants to dream of a Super Bowl, and we went to the NFC Championship last year. Why can't we do it again? And like, we had a lot of fortunate things bounce our way, right? A lot of fortunate things bounce our way, and I'm all for it. And that's the NFL, man, right? Like, I say the luckiest quarterback of all time is Tom Brady, but you have to be good to have that luck actually mean something to win as much as he did, right? And in order to get lucky, you got to be good. So, but we had a lot of fortunate plays last year. This year it hasn't been as fortunate for us, which is it sucks, right? But we are far from a finished product. We have Jacob Martin as our prize defensive end right now, right? We are one of the older teams in the NFL because, here we go, in the shotgun, 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap, quick throw to the right side, caught by Worthy. Worthy with a nice move, slipping a tackle, and gets good job by Samerstill staying in the play. He ends up making the tackle here, but after a gain of about 8 or 9. But Ron Rivera basically left us like absolutely no, what do you call it? No talent in the drafts. Absolutely no talent, right? I mean, think about the best players that Ron Rivera left us. Rodriguez, John Bates, Sam Cosmi. The snap, handoff up the middle. Kareem Hunt with a big gaping hole for a gain of about 15 up to the 36-yard line. Sorry, 26-yard line. But think about what he left, right? He gave us absolutely nothing, essentially, right? And I mean, he's a freaking guard. The best player we got is a guard out of all of his drafts. I'm trying to even think of, is there anybody, like Quan Martin's not playing well? Like, there's only like 5 guys he's drafted on this team still. We traded up for a freaking long snapper, for goodness sakes. Under 14 minutes to go here in the 4th. In the shotgun, 2 receivers each way. Takes the snap, pitch play to the left side. Here is Smith. Smith trying to find the edge. He's got a hole, and he goes out of bounds after a gain of another 15 to the 41-yard line. But this looks like a hold, and will be coming back. Yep, there's the flag. So we'll bring up 1st and 20. First down. There you go, baby. Yep, Rasheed Smith. Yep, he absolutely holding. Getting up in the face mask as well. Outside of the shoulder. Yeah, that's an obvious call. 1st and 16, they call it. At the 20, empty backfield, 3 receivers to the right side. Mahomes scanning the field, takes the snap, pumping, escapes to the pocket, and he will get tackled at the 19-yard line, and it's Jacob Martin again. Jacob Martin, man, the guy plays with heart. I got to give him credit for that. I love to see it. He's an actually veteran in the league, too. He's not even a young player. I think he's like 29 years old, if I remember correctly. Jacob Martin, I think, is... He's older than you would expect. He is, 29 years old. He's been around the league for a few years. Makes a nice play there, though. 2nd and 17. 3 receivers to the left. In the shotgun, Mahomes scanning the field. Pacheco on his right. 2 seconds to the play clock. Takes the snap. Blitz coming. Pumping. Escapes to the left side. Mahomes looking. And he's going to throw it on the move and has his man Rashee Rice. And that's going to be another first down. On 2nd and 17, it's good for about 22. Some extracurriculars off the field. Nothing happening here. Let's see. No flags. Nope, there's the flag. Oh, what's going to happen here? Is this going to be after the play? Unnecessary roughness or unsportsmanlike conduct here? Good job by Rashee Rice, just finding a hole, giving Mahomes a target. Oh! Rashee Rice! Oh, that actually legitimately may have been an accident. Actually, honestly, that may have been an accident. I'm actually going to believe that might be an accident. Horrible coverage. Guys, relax. He's escaping the pocket. You have to worry about him running the football. You also have to worry about the receivers. I mean, it's an off-schedule play. You can't cover these receivers forever. But anyway, 12:08 to go here in the 4th. I know you guys are just ignoring the fact that Mahomes could have been running for a big play too. So I know it's just easy to play linebacker, and Frankie Louvu is just bad at it. But anyway, I understand. Everybody's upset. It is what it is. 3 receivers to the right. Mahomes in the shotgun here at their own 29-yard line. Mahomes takes a snap. Delayed handoff here to Pacheco. Pacheco bounces outside to the left side, and Pacheco spins off a tackler for a gain. Cross to the 40-yard line. 41. Tim got that Chiefs Stockholm syndrome. Oh my goodness gracious, guys. Luvu's bad against the pass. I understand, but that's not an example of it, guys. Okay? It's not an example. All right, here we go. 2 receivers each way in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle here is Pacheco. Pacheco moving the pile. And it'll be a gain of about 4. 2nd down and 6. You're right, PCC. I am steaming inside, but it's okay. I gotta just remind myself. Takes a snap, looking, steps up, scanning the field, leaps over a diving defender, and throws it across midfield. And Noah Gray makes the catch, and Patrick Mahomes just doing Mahomes things. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Is that Kinlaw? Kinlaw dove. I believe it was Kinlaw who dove at Mahomes trying to get him tripped up, and he may have hurt himself. I mean, that's a big dude landing on his arm extended like that. Yikes. I hate Mahomes, yeah. So that's going to put him across midfield down to the 39-yard line of Washington. Man. I'm man down, yep. I'm done with the season. It's very liberating. Yeah. If the Bears would have drafted him and the Chiefs drafted Trubisky, I'd be saying the same thing about Trubisky. It'd be too much to ask for 2 touchdowns? Maybe. Miss the days when PCC would scold me for not believing in the team. Time to talk draft position. It's all right. It's all right, guys. We'll have a whole nother free agency to continue to build. We'll have a, what do we have? 5 draft picks? First, third, 2 fifths, and a 6th or something? This is a 5 or 6 win team. Last year, the schedule was easy. Yep. I mean, this is a team that can compete with anybody, though, because they're well coached. And especially when Jaden Daniels is on the field, you just have no idea. And, like, their offense can move the football. So, yeah, but you're absolutely right. We're far from a finished product, for sure. Like, we are not the Chiefs. We're not the Lions. But, I mean, like, we've upset teams like the Eagles, right? Even last year, right? No, last year wasn't the big upset. Last year we just beat them after Jalen Hurts goes down. Kinlaw injured. This sucks. But anyway, nonetheless, like we have a long way to go. And I even think about like a team like the Eagles, right? The Eagles are now known as like an absolutely loaded football team, right? Incredibly loaded. They won the Super Bowl in 2017 and then sucked for a few years. Had a losing record in 2020. 10 minutes to go here in the 4th. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle here is Hunt. Hunt screams through the offensive line. Gets a gain of 8. Right? And now they are a team that's a consistent winner. Have been to the Super Bowl twice in a row. Won the Super Bowl last year. They're going to be a great team against this year. Right? It took time. Think about the Chiefs. How long was Andy Reid the coach before they turned into the Chiefs we know today? Right? And I can't remember their GM's name. Like, it takes a long time to be a consistent winner in this league. Yeah, maybe you could have spurts here and there of a good season here and there. They're going to direct snap it here to Pacheco. No, they're going to shift back into a normal shotgun here. Takes a snap, play action, sets up a fake reverse, looking to throw, pumping. Now going to float it out there to Gray, and Gray turned the wrong way. If he would have went just straight up, he could have had a touchdown. But so it takes a long time. I love the direction we're heading, which is why I don't get super mad at this team. I love our quarterback. I love our GM. I love our head coach. I think we're very, very well ran right now. It's just like 12-5 was way overachieving last year. Way overachieving. And an NFC Championship appearance to boot. Incredible season. And I think that goes to show how well our coaches really are. In the shotgun, man in motion's Rasheed. He's going to swing it out there to Rice. Rice will get the first down the left sideline and out of bounds. 9:13 to go here in the 4th, and the Chiefs looking to put the finishing touches on this game. If we completely turn this game around, yeah. It's unlikely. Unlikely, but you never know. Got to get a turnover here. I mean, allowing a touchdown, going down 3 touchdowns in the 4th quarter against the Chiefs is not where you want to be. I mean, you're already not where you want to be. 2 touchdowns down, 3 touchdowns down. Jesus. Let's give Peter a few years of draft and trade for some quality. Yep. Takes a snap. Delayed handoff here up the middle is Pacheco. Pacheco only going to get a gain of 2 on this one to the 18. Well, yeah, if we finish with 4 wins, that's obviously really, really bad. But I don't think we'll finish with 4 wins. 8 minutes to go here in the 4th. 2nd and 8. 3 receivers to the right. Man in motion is Kelsey. Takes a snap, drops back, looking, steps up, pumping, escapes to his right, now throws underneath, and it's going to be Rashee Rice into the end zone, and it's a touchdown, Chiefs. 27-7, pending an extra point here with 7:52 to go. Problem is he traded picks for older guys instead of building a roster. We still have a first round. We still have a third round. We had 5 picks in the first 3 rounds 2 seasons ago. And we'll see what else they can do. Who knows? Here's the kick, the snap, the hold. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 28-7 on the clock. Who knows? Maybe if we do end up with a top 10 pick, they try to trade back out, add more picks or something, or, try to make some crazy moves. Who knows? At this point, we were worse than the Giants. Sure, if you believe that. Too funny. Tim, what DC would you like next season? Joe Witt. I know, it's popular to hate on Joe Witt. I think Joe Witt is actually a really good defensive coordinator. I think it's a talent issue, not a coaching issue. But, people want to fire the coaches, and it's okay. I understand it. It's all good. McNichols is a better back than Bill. It's obvious. I don't know about that, but okay. It's going to suck that we get this stadium built and nobody shows up. It's okay. People will show up. I know, Deshaun. They're all over the place. It is what it is. Tim, there was the Collective Soul commercial. There you go. I missed it. We're not going to playoffs this year. You forget it, Pap. Get it, Pap. Sure. That's fine. It's okay. Like, not going to the playoffs this year is not a sign of anything. It's okay. You blame this on AP for getting him washed up players and signing them. I blame this on Ron Rivera for giving no base to work with. I mean, we had 35 new players to start the first year with AP here, right? And I think we have less than 10 players from the Ron Rivera era on this roster. That's crazy. There's the kick, and it will be a touchback. Commanders will start at the 35. That's insane to only have less than 10 players. Seriously, who was here from the Rivera era, right? And I wouldn't even count Terry McLaurin because he wasn't drafted by him, but you can count it, okay? So we'll count Terry. Chris Paul, Sam Cosmi, 3. Wiley was here, 4. John Bates, 5. Deron Payne, 6. There we go. 3 receivers each way. Sorry, 3 receivers to the left, rather. Empty backfield set. Takes the snap. That's going to be a false start on the rookie Connerly. So I said Deron Payne is 6, right? Jeremy Reeves, 7. Quan Martin, 8. Percy Butler, 9. We have 9 guys that were on the team with Rivera, and a couple of those guys were hold on. Quick throw underneath. It'll be caught and incomplete. A couple of those guys were drafted before he was even here. right? Like that's insanity. 9 guys from that were coached under Rivera still on this team. And then even worse, you know how many first round picks we have that we drafted before Jaden Daniels? 1. And it's a defensive tackle, Deron Payne. We have no first round picks from this team. Empty backfield set again. 2nd and 15 after the false start. An incomplete pass. Mariota scans the field, takes the snap, looking to throw. Mariota steps up, trying to avoid the rush. He will, and Mariota stiff arms a man, but it's tripped up and gains 6. Like, literally, like, go through the first round picks. No Forbes, no Jahan Dotson, no Jamin Davis, no Chase Young, no Dwayne Haskins, no Montez Sweat, no Jonathan Allen, no Brandon Sheriff, no Josh Doxson. We have 1 first round pick before Jaden Daniels. 1. 7:13 to go here in the fourth quarter. 3 receivers to the right side. Mariota scanning the field. Takes a snap. Blitz coming. Quick throw to the right side. It's going to be off the hands of Ertz. Sets up 4th and 9. Will they go for it here or just surrender? But you got to look the sports experts and not saying that, Tim? What? It's been zone this and picked off Mahomes twice. Yeah. Dotson plays Eagles and scored. Okay, he gets his 1 score a year. And what? I said this the day that trade happened. They made it. They traded. Here goes the kick. I think a 3rd round pick we got in exchange for 5th and Jahan. Caught at the 23-yard line, escaping Remigio to the right side, and he's going to get tackled by Jeremy Reeves. And he gets what? 300 yards a year? 200 yards a year? Like, okay, cool. I don't care. We weren't going to extend Jahan Dotson anyway. Yes, Duran was Gruden's pick. Exactly. So yeah, I mean, it's going to take longer than 2 off seasons and 2 drafts for Adam Peters to build this team into a consistent winner. I mean, if it was easy enough, like if it was just easy to go sign free agents and become a consistent winner, Super Bowl champion, why can't anybody do it? Jaden Daniels will not cost $70 million in 2 years. We'll have the 5th-year option as well. So he still has 3 years after this under contract of his rookie deal. And then, even then, you extend him. Okay, sure, $70 million a year, but the first year or 2, he's not going to cost that because the first couple of years is low. You backload all the contracts now. Dotson's better than what we got now. I personally really like Luke McCaffrey. Terry McLaurin's better, and Debo's better. But I mean, that's fine. You could say Jahan Dotson's better than Luke. I don't even care about that. Like, I love that Luke McCaffrey's here. Either way, we are trash. Yeah, we are not a good football team yet. But I don't think that has anything to do that says that Adam Peters is a bad GM and Dan Quinn and the coaching staff are bad coaches. But it's okay. I know I'm talking to the wind, and people aren't really going to agree with me, so. Or like, I'm not going to change your minds. Let's put it that way. Some of you agree, some of you don't, and it's, maybe there's some people on the fence that maybe my explanation made sense, but who knows? Handoff up the middle is Kareem Hunt with a nice jump step, and barreling forward gets a gain of 4 at the 19-yard line. Is considered the best GM, and it took him 7 years to build him into a contender. Yeah, and they won his 7th year, but then they sucked for a couple more years. Like, they were not a consistent winner after they won the Super Bowl in 2019. They had a losing record in 2020. Right? Eagles record by year. In the shotgun is Mahomes. Looking to throw. Avoids. Nope. Down goes Mahomes. Newton. No way you throw that flag. Oh my God. Whatever. They're going to throw a rough in the passer call. He didn't land on Mahomes. Are you stupid? I mean, geez Louise. It's whatever, dude. Anyway, okay. So they won the Super Bowl in 2017, not 2019. Sorry, 2017. Then went 9-7, 9-7, 4-11 in 2020, 9-8, and then they started being double-digit wins consistently. Right? And even before that, 7-9, 7-9. They did have a couple of nice seasons, 10-6 here with Kelsey. First season, 4-12, right? I don't know when he became the GM exactly. I know it's been a long time, but like it took him a while. 1st and 10, under 6 to go here in the 4th. Newton is a goofball. I mean, I know. I know. Single back formation. Man in motion is Worthy. Takes the snap. Handoff to the left side is Hunt. And Hunt will fall for no gain. 2nd and 10. Like Rob Schneider said, oh no, we check again. Sorry, William. Trade Payne, is that a hot take? No. If we can get something for Payne, go ahead. Here we go. 3 receivers bunch to the left. Man in motion is Kelsey. Ski goes to the left, takes a snap. Quick throw over to the left side is Worthy. Worthy is going to try to flip the field here, running to the right side. And he's going to get out of bounds after a gain of 11. Look, team stops sucks. Full stop. Okay, that's all you want to say. Skin the Live. You don't have any other takes on that. If you just want to say the team sucks, I can agree with that. Cool. In the shotgun, takes a snap. Handoff up the middle here is Pacheco, and not much there. Gets a gain of maybe 1. I would trade whoever can get the deadline for any picks. Yeah. 2 receivers each way. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle here is Pacheco. Pacheco. Little shaking and bacon. Will fall forward for a gain. Oh, wait a minute. The ball comes out and Trey Amos has it. Oh, Pacheco got rolled up on. Oh, his knee. Oh no. He is definitely down by contact. The ball comes out afterwards, and the right leg. Like how laid back you are with all these comments. It's all good, Ben. All good. I know that people fan how they're gonna fan. I think Payne's gone this offseason. I'd get some picks or a pick, to be honest. I would trade Coleman too. Well, Coleman might be our starting left tackle here for a little bit. 2nd and 14. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle here is Hunt. And Hunt gets dragged down at the 34. You're speaking nothing but facts. People are emotional. What they fail to understand is success isn't a linear path. Absolutely, Deshaun. Success is not a linear path. Totally agree. It's hard to believe without JD5 in the game. Yeah. I didn't play high school football at all, skinned them alive. Didn't play one snap of high school football. Mediocrity would be an improvement. Do you think Cliff leaves anytime soon for a head coaching job, or does he want to stay? I think he would leave for a head coaching job, yeah. If offered, he would leave. Tim knew he'd be asked, so he isn't as upset, but we thought more our mistake. I was not very high on the team. I thought defensively we'd struggle without serious moves at the edge. The lack of pass rush on a 4-man rush is very critical, and we're a young, growing team. That's okay. Is Commanders the only team that's been your number one? Yep, I was a Redskins fan for as long as I could remember. Apparently, I did have like a small stint when I was little with the greatest show on turf with the Rams and Kurt Warner. I liked them for like a hot second, and then my dad sat me down and said, "There's nothing like rooting for your home team, and you should be a Redskins fan." I was always a Redskins fan even then, but I just was like somebody that really was happy with the uh to watch the Rams. But other than that, it's been a battered spouse the rest of my life. Brian Cook in the chat. Appreciate you being a channel member and the super chat. Here we go. $5 super chat says, appreciate you calling the game, Tim. We need Jaden and McLaurin on the field at the same time. I agree with that. Offensively, I mean, only putting up 7 was severe disappointment, but it's just poor execution when it mattered, man. I mean, I thought the offense was actually really, really strong today. It's just a couple of miscues. You had that tipped off the helmet of Debo, and then you couldn't continue to get the first downs to finish the drives, even though they're right there, 5 inches away, 1 yard away. So frustrating. Thanks, Eric. Tim, your dad and mine would have been good friends. Yep. 3 receivers to the right. In the shotgun. Takes the snap. Quick throw to Rashee Rice again. Rice, why is he still in the game? Man, they just love to get this freaking guy the football as many times as possible. But man, come on, dude. Game's over. I want to bull crap the fans. What? What am I bull crapping on? It's not like I'm sitting here saying that we are still Super Bowl contenders and have a real chance to win it all, and we're actually a really, really, really good football team, and we have all this talent, and this is just 1 week, guys. Next week we'll be back and winning this. We'll be right back in Super Bowl contendership next week because we are so great at football, and Ben Sinnott is going to be the next Travis Kelce tomorrow. He's going to absorb Travis Kelce's powers after this, and just the handshake at the end of the game, it'll be phenomenal. Like, what are we saying here? Like, what do you think I'm saying? Oh, here we go. Tipped pass incomplete. Karlaftis gets his big mitts up there, gets a hand on it. 2nd and 15 coming up here for the fourth quarter. 2 minutes and 12. First 4 possessions all went past the 50. We got to have strong response to Mahomes. INTs, yep. And he's going to marry the next Taylor Swift, yeah. The receiver's bunched to the left in the shotgun, takes the snap, looking. Mariota, quick throw over to the right side. It'll be caught quickly by Ertz. Where's the unnecessary roughness? He threw him to the ground after the whistles blew. Stupid, man. Crash call. The only thing more pitiful than the team are the delusional people on the street. Man, somebody's really in their feelings, skin them alive. Really in their feelings. I love it, Blind. I'm rooting for it. Rooting for it. Redskins helmet was I think one the best looking helmets in the NFL. Now the helmet is dreadful. Just stop calling the game and go spend time with your family. It's okay. We'll finish the game. I know. Everybody's very upset in this chat. Very upset. But it's alright. It's therapeutic. Let it out, guys. Let it out. All I can do is be the voice of reason. Ooh, we have a tied up game here in LA. 5-5 in the bottom of the 7th, 2 outs. Skin them alive. What? You okay, dude? You all right? What are we saying? What's a good goal for us, Tim, for the rest of the season? I would say to try to get around 500. 8-9, 9-8. If we could finish in that range, I think that's a strong showing for the rest of the year. With the injuries we've been dealing with and the strength of schedule we have a really tough schedule. A very, very tough schedule. As we have the Seahawks, we have the Lions, we have the Eagles twice. Who else do we have? Don't we have the... No. Is it the Steelers we have? Who do we have? No, not the Steelers. Broncos. That's the AFC team I'm thinking of. The snap. Here is it. Floats it out there and intercepted. Apparently this interception won't count, though. But yeah, Seahawks, Lions, Dolphins all of a sudden destroyed the Falcons. That was crazy. We have the Broncos, Vikings, Giants, Eagles, Cowboys, Eagles. Like, it's a brutal schedule, but we can definitely still be in the mix. Like, we could win next week. Dolphins obviously are a winnable game. Broncos are very strong, but they could be beat. Vikings can be beat. Giants can be beat. Cowboys can be beat. We've beat the Eagles in crazy upsets before, so who knows? But if we get around 500, that's okay. Looking to throw, Mariota. Going to throw underneath. It'll be caught by McNichols. McNichols running straight ahead, and it'll bring up a gain of 9. Tim, what position would you draft for the first round? My biggest need, and it's not even close. It's really, it's such a need that I would spend all 5 picks. Not literally, but literally. You know what I mean? Mariota's diving. Oh, he gets punched out. And it goes behind the first down marker. Interesting. We're not favorites in any of the games the rest of the season. I'm not suggesting we are favorites. That's not what I said. I said they're winnable. Winnable games, not favorites. But anyway, it's not even close. It's edge. It's edge rusher. Edge. Three receivers to the left. Mariota looking. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here. They'll shake and bake. We'll get the first down. And that should essentially all but end the game here. Otani loves Canada. Our offensive line is actually pretty set. It's not bad. 3 receivers to the right. In the shotgun here. Takes the snap. Drops back. Mariota looking. Escapes to the right. Mariota escapes again. Now throws on the move and intercepted. And that's the game. All right. Take a look here at the stats. All right. Mariota, 21 for 30, 213 yards, a touchdown, and now 2 picks on the day. Patrick Mahomes, 25 for 34, 299, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Yeah, but leading rusher in the game, Isaiah Pacheco, 12 carries, 58 yards. Leading rusher for the Commanders, 8 carries, 28 yards. Then Kareem Hunt had 9 carries, 40 yards, and a touchdown. That was the only rushing touchdown on the day. Receiving, leading receiver in the game is Travis Kelce, 6 catches, 99 yards, and a touchdown. Rashee Rice also had a great day, 9 catches, 93 yards, and a touchdown. Kareem Hunt got the other receiving touchdown, 1 catch, 2 yards. Then leading receiver for the Commanders, Jeremy McNichols, 5 catches, 64 yards. Terry McLaurin, 3 catches, 54 yards, and a touchdown. You had the no lost fumbles on the day. Quan Martin, 14 tackles, leading all tacklers on the day. Kamari Connor had 10 tackles, leading the Chiefs. Sacks, you had Johnny Newton and Jacob Martin, 2 sacks for Martin. Mike Dana and Karlaftis had the 2 sacks for the Chiefs. They nailed it, and the game is over. Wagner had an interception. Lattimore had an interception. Mike Dana and Jack Cochran. Kicking-wise, Matthew Wright made his only PAT. Buckner made his 4 PATs for 4 no field goal attempts today. And heading to the team stats, you have first downs, 26-14 in favor of the Chiefs. 7 for 12 on third downs for Washington. 4 for 10 rather for the Chiefs. 2 for 2 on fourth downs for Kansas City. 0 for 2 for the Commanders. Total yards of offense, 432 to 260 in favor of the Chiefs. Penalties, 9 for 95 against Kansas City, 3 for 35 against Washington. 2 turnovers apiece. And time of possession ends with the Chiefs having a commanding lead, 34-03 to 25-57. 28-7 is our final score here. Chiefs win the game. And it is what it is. It is what it is. But I appreciate all of you. So hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, all that good stuff. We will see you guys. I don't plan to have a night job. So the reason I haven't done the film review the last 2 weeks is not because I just decided not to do them, is because I've had work both nights. I work construction, so sometimes you have to go in at night to work certain jobs. So it was back-to-back weeks. I had work on specifically Tuesday night. So that's why I haven't done the film review. But I plan to do the film review tomorrow. We'll take a look at it. I really wanted to do the film review the last 2 weeks as well. I really wanted to break down the defense and have more of an understanding of what the struggles are. Is Joe Witt really that bad? If not, what is going on? Blah, 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 blah. So I really wanted to look more into that, but I haven't been able to. So, but nonetheless, as long as nothing comes in for a night job crazily tomorrow, like the last 2 times, I will do the film review tomorrow. And then Thursday night game after that. So until then, I will see you next time. So all that good stuff. Appreciate all of you hanging out in the chat. I know a lot of people are upset, but it is what it is. We lose. And until next time.